Except no, just it's sending the data now. I'm going to delete this stream so that way nobody gets confused. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves about what you're thinking you're going to have to do.
Where is this place again? It's the
manor.
The manor. Okay.
Yeah,
And
we're going through a
to
secret
that
passage,
United.
so it's probably going to take us to, because we're not going down the entrance, we're going down the secret path. So that will probably take us to a different area. Who knows where?
Yeah.
So it could be hopefully a more strategically better place for us to attack.
It takes us to one side of the basement where he normally resides on the other side of the basement.
And also, I think the hostages are on that side of the basement where we're going. So, something like that, yeah, right? Wasn't that one of the things?
Yes, we got. So I think the plan is either get the leader first, get Glassstaff, so that way we can use him as our own hostage. If depending on where we show up at, we're able to get him. Get him and then rescue the others.
And if possible, get the last half alive, so Sildar wants him alive.
Yep,
if possible.
Yep. Yeah, possible. That's why if we can get him away from his staff somehow, just yank it from him. That would be good. Because this is, especially with our roles so far, gotta be very strategic about this and very because we nearly died to 4, so 4 guys nearly defeated us. So
and that was just against 4 guys.
Yeah, so that's the idea. Is if we can get to the leader first, hopefully we can able to use him as our hostage to bully everyone else into not fighting us, rescue the hostages, and then just get out.
Yeah, there's also the potential of the eyeball creature, whatever that is. And if this is the guy Stiller thinks it is, watch out for our rat familiar. So we got 2 things we get to watch out for. We don't really know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that's why we're attacking at night, so that way hopefully some of them are asleep. Hopefully many of them are going to be drunk and just out of it, so that way they're not going to be fighting. I know we have a couple of bugbears, as mentioned before, from our interrogation.
Yeah, bugbears and 1 goblin.
And 1 goblin.
And assuming they don't just immediately try to just come for us in the next few hours anyway.
Yeah.
We'll probably just need somewhere to hide.
Well, we know where their secret passage is, so that's where I would say probably just be
just somewhere in the woods there.
Hiding out there. Yeah, if any comes out from the secret passage, then we know that might be a good idea. Maybe just jump them there.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Like, we'll go look. It's like, find the location of the secret passage, then walk past it, set up camp there because they're not gonna because they'll be going into town if they come out from that way, not away from it.
Yep,
so it's just it's just a way to like at least increase our chances of being safe.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, like I said, then if any comes out of that secret passage, then if we can do a little bit of an ambush.
What time of day is it?
Midday was when we did our interrogation, is what Crow said from last week. So
okay.
Was there anything you guys wanted to do beforehand? I don't know if there's any. You checked out all the shops, so you guys would know if there's anything worth buying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did all the shopping we needed to do.
Well,
last week.
Yeah, this place doesn't have like the stuff I'm looking for, but yeah, because there's not that kind of a town. But
I can think of I can think of one thing that would definitely require
Oh,
me to.
the other thing I would say is we would take their scarlet cloaks that they have.
Yeah,
like,
we took
Yeah,
the
we
4 guys in the bar fights cloaks.
Yep, and then we would be
You
wearing
just
them.
have to have the 4.
Yeah.
That's for
Yep, and we would be.
Aurora has stashed them in her saddlebags.
Yep, well,
Since
yeah.
we don't
Give
want
everyone
to,
one. We're all wearing one as disguises.
Mm-hmm. She put them away because she doesn't want to scare.
Well, yeah, we're hiding,
So-
so everyone gets one now, so that they can hide and
Mhm.
be disguised.
Yeah. Okay.
And what were you saying, Hex? Were you trying to find anything in the shop?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I just want to make sure of something and how much I'd be paying for it. 12.5 times the level of the spell. Okay, so if we're just going in for a long rest, then I might as well just at least, if nobody minds, it's like waiting an extra couple of hours. I'm going to make one scroll.
But
If that is okay with everyone else, I'm going to pick up
no objections.
parchment and enough ink for one of the stuff, and since we're all going to rest anyway, then I can just go to bed afterwards, prep spells again, and be fully stocked +1. Is there any objections to that from the DM? Crow? Crow?
I'm muted. That's why you can't hear me. Okay. Been doing this for years. You never get better at this. So no, there is no regrets from blah blah. I can't learn how to talk.
No
apparently,
objections?
no objections. That's
No.
the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Real quick before you go on with that, thank you, Impractical Mon, for the follow on Twitch.
Hey, welcome to the channel. So, okay.
But I need a group hide check from you guys just to make sure your camp isn't seen from the secret passage.
Yeah, and I'll make the scroll before we actually head out for camp to make a camp. So,
Okay.
I also need to make a roll.
I don't have a hide. Is it stealth?
It's stealth.
It's stealth.
Stealth.
My goodness.
Oh god.
20. No.
Well, okay, for the fighter, that's not. Oh.
2 successes and 2 failures.
Getting that 20 on this one.
All right. So I will do it like this. You are able to successfully hide your camp from the secret entrance. None of you can see the secret entrance from the camp. So you're not able to keep a good eye on it like you want.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see.
And because of where you're at, you're not able to hear anybody coming or going from the secret tunnel either.
How much? Okay, yeah, I have enough. It would be 34.
Practical limit. Name is Practical Lemon. 5 was a Practical Mon. I didn't see the LE, that's why. Obligatory secret tunnel reference. Very much so.
Yep.
Secret tunnel. Alright, so what is the scroll you're making, Hex?
I just want to make sure I I'm just trying to find the DC for making it. Because I'm basically casting the spell and also I'm pretty much yeah. It's cost me 25 gold in order to make it. And then no, some spells are different levels for blah blah blah. Activation.
The 25 gold to make it, and what else?
It's 25 gold to make it. I'm just trying to think of. I think I'm sure I need to roll a spellcraft check, but I'm just trying to find where the DC is. In order
Magic
to make it.
items. Probably in rules.
I've got magic item creation page up. I can send that to you.
Using items on the body. Purchasing weapons. Staves, wondrous, cursed. Magic item creation. Gold prices. Potion, creating runes, creating rods, creating scrolls. To create a scroll, a character needs a supply of choice writing materials, the cost of which is subsumed in the cost of scribing the scroll. 2.5 gold times the level of the spell times the level of the caster.
So 12.5, but
Yeah.
so it's level 1, and then so it's $25.
All right.
But
All
yeah,
writing
just trying to
implements and
find
materials used to scribe the scroll must be fresh and unused. So that's part of the price in making the scroll, though.
just buying it.
Scribing each
By
scroll,
me.
no matter how many times she previously has scribed the same spell, because it loses its magic powers, I guess. I don't know. I prepared the spell to be scribed, or must be known. Know the spell in case of sorcerer or bard. Must provide the material components for the focus the spell requires. A material component is consumed when she begins writing, but the focus is not. A focus used in scribing the scroll can be reused. Active writing triggers the prepared spell, making it unavailable to casting until the character rested and regained spells. Scribing a scroll requires 1 day per 1,000 gold of the base price. Although an individual scroll might contain more than one spell, each spell must be scribed as a separate effort, meaning that no more than one spell can be scribed in a day. Item creation feat required. Scribe scroll. Do you have that?
Wizards start with it.
All right. Skills used in creation: spellcraft, craft, calligraphy, or profession scribe.
So I have spellcraft. So yes, that's all there. But I was just trying to figure out what the fuck the DC is
All right.
in order for you to make it. I think it's like I saw it somewhere, and I'm just having trouble finding it.
Yeah, it says you need to make a. I'm not seeing anything that says you have to make a roll.
Well, I mean, you'd obviously. Why would it list the skills then if it?
Because you need those
require-
skills in order to even make the scroll to
guess.
begin with. If you don't have these skills, you couldn't do it to begin with.
I mean, copying spells into a spell book or whatever from other sources that requires a roll. But I guess that was But no, okay, then I just have.
In any case, the DC is probably, if there is a DC, it's probably 8 plus the level of the spell. That's usually how these things go.
The base for a lot of DCs in Pathfinder is 10.
So then it'd probably be 10.
8 is 5th edition. So
8 is 5th edition.
Yeah,
I'm still used to 5th, so I'm learning.
Yeah.
So probably 10, and you're doing a first level.
Yeah, so 11, and we'll say that.
And you need to either
Yeah,
roll
I'm fine.
spellcraft, craft calligraphy, or profession scribe. Your choice.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just rolled an 18.
All right.
Or a total of 18.
Just so you guys know, they can't see your rolls, the audience.
Oh, they can't?
No, they can't because of how I have this set up. The chat box gets cut off.
Oh, okay, so the dice aren't...
They're no
Okay,
longer
dice aren't
visible. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes, I rolled a 9 plus 9. That's 18. And so yeah, I need a.
It's how we know you're cheating.
Yeah, I
mean, I can
was
move
thinking-
the
Well,
chat box for you guys. Oh, well, actually, I could just do it up here.
That's not bad.
Hell, why didn't I
it's
do this
important.
before?
You're good. I think it's important for
wanna
the
put
chat
it
to
in it.
definitely see the dice. Oh, see,
Uh,
here's the pattern right now: 16, 20. Then we're back down to low,
Behind them.
slowly high. Next one
Yeah,
probably be decently high. Yeah, we'll see.
Don't
that's
put
the
it
pattern.
behind us.
Yeah, I don't want to put it behind you guys. I think up there will be fine.
Yeah, as long as we can see the
And I can move it as I need. So
yeah.
okay, I can't find it in just searching for items on here. So if I could have a scroll of grease, please.
I cast scroll of fast food bags.
It's written in a McDonald's bag.
What's the equivalent in Forgotten Realms to McDonald's?
I don't know.
All right, one scroll of grease coming right up.
What's that restaurant in Shrek 2 called?
It's been forever since I've
It's
seen
been
Shrek.
forever. I
Like,
don't
my
think I
dime is
remember.
ruined.
All right, it's in
What
the
was
party
it?
sheet for you to pick up.
Okay, cool.
It's a big map wrapper.
Friar's
it's
Fat-
Friar's Fat Boy, because it's
Yep,
supposed to
Friar's
be
Fat
Frisch's
Boy.
Big Boy.
Yes. That's the Forgotten Realms fast food restaurant here. Friar's
I'll have
Fat
a
Boy.
medieval meal. Oh yes, you'll have one medieval meal. And
And the kid toy. Hey, don't forget the crown.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta check on something real quick. I'll be in just a second.
All right. Here's a fun little thing. Let's keep an eye on the rolls because I'm curious if there's a pattern going on with Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just curious.
I just got a nat 20.
Well, right now I've noticed it a few times where it does this, where whatever roll starts with, like right now 16, 20, then that's the highest it goes, then it goes right back. The next roll will go right back down to a low. Not like it doesn't have to be the lowest, but it goes to low, then it goes a little bit higher, then a little bit higher, then higher, then it goes right back down.
Okay,
Happens
so it
Yeah.
just
a
kind
few
of
times.
fluctuates depending on in order of who rolls what.
Yeah, I've noticed that, so I'm curious if that's an actual pattern. So keep an eye on that,
Yeah.
'cause that might
And
that might be an issue if that's actually true.
why did I have to roll a 20 on a check and not in freaking
It
combat?
doesn't matter for skills if you roll a 20.
I know. That's why I'm going, why? Because that 20 would
But then you have to roll it again to make it.
helpful.
You got to roll. It's not just rolling a 20. You got to roll 2 20s in a row to make it count, or a 19
Yeah.
roll 20. But
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm going to just get some more water real fast.
Okay.
good luck. All right, Amish, I'm gonna put you on the spot. What's a really funny story you had in any past games that stick out to you, or sometimes you just think back to on occasion?
Yes, there's so many.
let's narrow it down to maybe Pathfinder. How about that?
Well, Pathfinder, I've only ever really played at conventions, like the Pathfinder's Adventurers Guild.
Any funny moments from there or no?
Not Pathfinder, but I did.
I'm sorry about that. I'm back.
I managed to run a D&D Adventurers Guild once at PAX, which was a lot of fun. That was
That sounds
because
cool.
there's an eventual module they give the DMs for that one. It's basically like D&D Adventurers go to essentially a convention.
Huh. Do they get lost a lot?
No, it's like they have to get like a they have to get like a badge to get into a panel. They have to get there's an encounter with 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yes, of course there is.
Of
All right.
course.
I forget some of the other things, but yeah, like those like the 2 things that stand out in my mind was the stealing of the VIP pass and the 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
It does.
All right, so I'm back.
Hex, are you back?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay, so you guys hide till nighttime. Nighttime comes.
And we get a long rest.
Long rest. You have already given you the benefits of a long rest.
Okay, thank you.
Nobody found your camp out, but unfortunately you weren't able to tell about the comings and goings of the bandits.
Everyone.
The Redbrands. How do you want to
Okay.
proceed with this once it's now time to enter?
That point, I guess.
Stealthily
just-
get to the entrance. Yeah.
I'll
Just
leave
get to
the
the door,
point
check
with
if
the
it's
hooded
locked.
lantern.
I'm gonna
All right, all I heard was Amish
Like-
saying he's going lead with the hooded lantern.
Yeah, stealthily.
Yep, yeah, we're just gonna be quiet about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, stealthy.
Should probably all roll stealth.
Yeah, Mr. Heavy Armor over there, stealth. Got it.
Yeah, that's right. See, I knew it. It's going higher.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm
So
not going to
Rebby,
make you
roll
guys roll
stealth
any
now.
stealth rolls right now, so you
Oh,
guys can stop
darn
that
it.
right now.
Oh, well, there goes our good rolls. Look at it, it's going higher, and then it's gonna. Do you not see the pattern?
I do see the pattern.
Yeah, it's like
It
ramping up and
happens
then
a
down.
lot. I've noticed this for the last few weeks. Even on our D&D games, it does this a lot.
Not rolling consistently. Yeah. I'm glad I don't have to roll.
All right, so here is the map for you guys. Now, chat, don't tell them what you see. Remember, they can't see anything in the shadows, even though you guys see a little gray area.
I wouldn't trust what Proton says either. No offense, Proton, but I know you well enough. I throw us off our game here.
All right, so
My God, there's how many hook horrors in here? Jesus.
Dang, the glass stuff's actually a beholder? What the fuck?
Demogorgon.
Tiamat,
Tiamat
what
the
are you
dragon.
doing here?
All right, so it's Remy in the front, Berlwyn next. Yes.
Yeah.
Then it was Azrai and Aurora taking up the rear.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. So,
Can't help but notice the word sarcophagus on that legend.
don't worry about that.
Yeah, there's totally nothing to worry about.
All right. So your secret tunnel descends. Don't think it tells me how far, but you descend deep into the hill. And you come to a door. When you open the door opens up into a 5-foot wide landing 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. This room is brightly lit by oil lamps and wall scorns.
Okay.
All right, at least one. I won't need the lantern then. That's good.
Yeah, so you could turn it off and save the oil.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the there is a roll for it. I did find the It was at the very top of the page.
How much is the DC?
Okay. Oh, it was for that for us right now. It was really really low. It's just 5 plus the caster level.
Ah.
And
Of
you
the
did
of the
roll,
item. So,
yeah, and I saw you
Oh,
roll
the
for that
level of
anyway,
the
so.
item that you're making.
or yeah, it's
Because
like
that sounds
5
weird.
plus
Like 5 plus the caster level. So
No,
every time
yeah,
you level
no.
up, it gets harder.
only a.
A little.
I mean, technically it does, but at the same time, like by the time you hit level 20, your spellcraft is going to be insanely high to begin with.
True.
Because I mean, I already have a +9 at level 2, so I would like I needed to roll I could roll a 1 and still and still have made it on a DC 6. Oh no 7. So yeah.
Do we got roll perception?
I will roll perception.
Yeah. Specifically, I want to be. Thinking over here. I want to be kind of quiet because I see that there's a door there.
Yes, there is a door there.
I don't want to traverse. I'll just perception. Oof.
Well, hang on. Let's look for traps before we go walking.
Here.
Yeah.
All right. So we got for perceptions, we got 15, 7, 22, 13. Burrowing, you're not aware of anything around you. You've got a one track
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
going on. Azra, is there anything specific you guys are going to be looking at?
Dude, like look.
Hearing for people.
Yeah, hearing for people and amazingly looking for traps also.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and I know Amish, you add something to your rolls for perception and disable device for specifically for traps.
Oh yeah, for the trap thing. Hang on a second. Yeah,
yes, trap finding.
Trap finding. Let's see here.
Half
the level. So basically, I would be for trap finding. That'd be at 23 then. If I find for finding traps, because it's half my level.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So with your combined perception skills, you determine that you don't see anything that looks like it could be trapped at the moment. No obvious traps within the area. You are aware of the two doors, the one that goes northward, that's under the stairs, and one that continues on westward, past the cistern. Cistern pours fresh, clear water into this basin here. That might be something looking into, potentially.
Where at?
The cistern.
Yeah, this right here, the water.
Big thing of water.
The thing right next to you.
Where does it seem like it's coming from?
It's coming from a pipe in the wall. It is fresh water, probably groundwater, is collected and poured in here as like this type of cellar. This would have been like in case like whatever old manor was above was sieged back in old times.
Mm-hmm.
And was anyone able to hear anything for people?
As for the hear for people, when Remy gets over there, he can hear faint snoring coming through the door ahead. However, all of that is pushed out of your mind as some sort of voice telepathically speaks to all of you.
Oh boy.
How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail and pour the waters of denial on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spread his claws, and welcomes little fishies in with gently smiling jaws.
Happiness.
Detect magic.
Go ahead.
Okay, I cast it. And do I see anything?
Nothing. Something in the cistern pings. However, nothing else around you does.
Okay. I'm going to roll a spellcraft to identify what it is. 13.
All right, so you reach in there and you pull it out. Pull out the item in the cistern.
Oh, it's an item? Okay.
Yeah, there's something in
yeah.
the cistern. Yeah, it's not the water itself.
Okay. And what is it?
So you reach in and you find a waterproof satchel in the water.
Okay,
When you
shake it off and open it up.
All right, when you open it up, you find a money pouch containing gold coins, 2 potions, one of which you recognize to be a potion of healing, and a clean set of traveler's clothing.
Berlwyn, you're getting this potion.
With your 13 spellcraft, will allow you to use that. You're able to determine that the other potion might be a potion of invisibility.
Hello. That was how many of them? Just one? Or
One of each.
Okay, so
They are in the party
potion
sheet.
healing.
All right.
I vote that Remy gets the invisibility one.
Agreed.
Yeah. How big is the pipe leading into the cistern?
Not very big.
Okay, so not shimmyable.
No.
But I was thinking something else. So that guy, is the door lockable from the outside?
That door there. Let me check my
Yeah.
notes real quick.
Or we heard the snoring guy there.
Or yeah, which way does it open?
All doors are made of wood with iron handle, hinges, and built-in locks. They are unlocked unless the text states otherwise. Yes, the door is lockable from your side. However, if those on the other side have keys, they'll just simply be able to open it. But that's a risk you're going to have to take.
Yeah, but well,
Yeah.
which way does the door open? That's what I want to know.
Because if we could,
Yeah, does it open into our room or their room?
It opens into their room.
Okay.
So, even if they
inward
do
or
have
outward?
a key, though, it will take time for them to unlock the door, and it'll buy us time to do stuff, like
We could-
get out if we need to.
we
Well,
could stack a couple barrels in front of it.
yeah. So
too.
the door moves outward, so they have to push it open?
No, they have to pull. They pull it open.
Oh, so
Yeah, they would still have to get. They would still have to They would still have to knock down the barrels, but yeah.
That's not going to do anything though. If it moves inward, that's just, they can move that side. That's nothing. What if? Here's the other idea I had. What if we plug up that cistern, that pipe? Because that might cause a nuisance for them if that's from a pipe. If we plug that up, that might cause some sort of people having to go check
It's
it out. See
not
what
that
the issue is.
heavy of a flow.
Okay, Marv.
With the wet bandits, guys.
And then what kind of handle is it?
It's just a handle.
A handle where you can loop something through it, or
Yeah.
all right. I got rope. What if we tie rope to this handle, tie it to another door handle, mainly probably the one we came through, so if they try and open it, they can't.
My thought is actually, are there any planks lying around?
There are barrels and crates all around you.
Are there any that seem to be in disrepair?
No. As a matter of fact, all these barrels and crates are filled with food stuff and are in pretty good supply.
What's on either side of the door?
You got the cistern on one side and the barrels on the other.
Okay. I have an idea. Okay, so Aurora is going to pull out her crowbar and she's going to pry one of the planks from a crate and slide the plank through the handle.
Okay, so
then
breaking
lock
a
the door.
crate will create a loud noise. Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, no, but she's trying to be careful, so she'd be doing it. She'd be working it slowly.
Remy, you've got a pole, right?
Yep, I got a pull.
Okay, then I'll just use mine. I'll just use my 10-foot door. Do roughly the same thing. Try to like jam it in there a little bit too. Make it difficult to open.
Yeah.
So, there goes my pole for now.
All right, so you're just gonna shove a 10-foot pole through the hole, through the handle, just in case.
Yep.
All right.
And then go out the west door, or yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused. Don't we want to go west?
Well, the snoring was on the north door.
No.
Oh, the north.
Oh, it was on the
Yeah,
other. Okay, never mind. My bad. Then that's
which is why I was confused. Like,
okay. I thought it was coming. I thought the snoring was coming from the north door. Okay, so bar the
no,
west
his
door
doors goes. The snoring's coming from the door we want to go through.
Okay, never mind.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was coming from the door. You guys are confusing yourselves. The door's, but Remy's door. The door Remy's by. That's where the snoring's coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then we just jam that one, and then we go to the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, lock that one. Jam it with wood.
All right, so Remy, you want to use your thieves tool to lock the door? All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Probably going to be a lock pick roll, some sort.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Is that? I assume that's sleight of hand then. All right. 17.
17. Yep, you're able to lock that door with your tools. All right. And then everybody's going to go through the north door.
Yes.
Yep.
Remy, you still leading us?
Yeah, because
you're
again, if you need me to, if you need me to check for traps, I can roll that again. If you need me to, if not, I'm going.
I would like you to roll for traps.
Oh no, I'm saying that to Crow. Yeah.
Give me a second to read this to you first before you determine what you want to do.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with fox columns every 10 feet. And the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the door.
How long does that detect magic spell last? Hex?
It's a cantrip, so I can always just recast it. Hang on.
So it's not like it's not the D&D version.
No, it's not the D&D. It's like it's not for
Okay.
5th edition where it's like where
You got like 10 minutes or whatever it was.
It's a minute per level in concentration, but it's a cantrip, so who cares?
All right. So is anything radiating magic in this room from however much of radius he's got?
How far is the radius, Azrael?
It's a 60-foot cone.
60-foot cone. All right.
Oh, it's not even a radius. It's a cone. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
No,
you're
you pick up
basically
nothing.
looking at it with your eyes.
All right. So
I will tell you guys,
suppose-
you need to move yourselves into the hall if you're going to be doing things in there.
Yeah. I'm going to be stealthy because, and I'm going to kind of like with that, keeping an eye on that door. I'm going to like kind of keep myself against the wall.
All right. Just kind of move around these pillars as they come up.
Yeah.
Don't forget to look for traps as well.
Yeah, I'm doing that as well.
All right.
And I'm kind of doing that. I'll kind of do that Indiana thing where I basically like quickly put my hand in front of the statue and then back and then quickly back in case it triggers anything.
Yeah. If I heard right, you had a 10-foot pole.
Yep.
I assume that's ahead of you, and you're just tapping the ground, the walls, the ceiling.
Yeah.
Tap, tap, tap. All right, I'm going to give you a plus. Guess that gives you a +2 to your roll if you're using a special tool for it.
+2 perception.
Sorry.
And
27.
+1 for your trap finding.
So 28. Yeah.
28. You find a trap.
Hey.
You find it by setting it off. No.
No. The
It
room
incinerates
explodes.
you. Remy
You
is
find
dead.
it with your face. You find it with your face.
A hole opens up in the door and it just unleashes a gouge of red dragons. You're all dead.
Oh, dang.
Alright. So you find a pit trap in the middle of the hallway that is hidden under a false floor consisting of loose stone tiles laid atop breakaway timbers.
All right. I got the thing for this. I take out my chalk and kind of like, draw, like where the edge is, not so I don't trigger it.
So there is a narrow path on both the north and south side of the pit that will not collapse. You're going to need to roll some acrobatics to try to shimmy along the side of this. That's going to be all 4 of you.
What?
Like how far away? How big is the pit?
Did you mark it for us, Crow?
Yeah, I'm marking it for you.
Jump
Guys,
across.
don't worry.
Okay, I'll go.
I want to make sure I get the right place for it. Right there.
Oh.
Yeah, so we could just jump. Although those were acrobatic, could just jump across it, couldn't we?
Well, it's acrobat. He said acrobatics like shimmy around it as well. So
Yeah.
it's no matter. So that's why I was trying to think of a way if anyone's not good with acrobatics.
Like,
what if we put?
I got something that can help with this. So first things first.
That's
22.
good. You're able to get across.
All right. So and on my side, I'm going to take out the. Well, let me move my character over there first. And I'm going to take out my 50 feet of rope and kind of like lasso it and then throw it to Barrowin. And it basically kind of like, well, I've got hammer and pittons, and basically you can either make it a type rope or kind of do like a handrail on the like up above, or kind of do like a both with, because I have 50 feet. If it's 50 feet of rope, so I can kind of do both. I got like the belay system where you kind of like the walk across the rope, but also kind of like with the hands on the above rope. So yeah. So they can kind of shimmy and keep their hands on the rope.
Okay, so you're going to want them to tie it to the door handle across there, and then you tie it to your door, because that's 50 feet there.
Yeah.
And so
so that way they can...
All right, so anybody who wants to do that, I'll give a bonus 2.
Yeah, they can shimmy and also use the rope as a guide.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that's a good idea, because with those pillars, if you put the rope against those pillars and you go like on the other side of that rope, then that just prevents you from like falling, because you'll have that like a guardrail, like you're saying. So yeah.
So you got that to help.
All right, and then you said it's a +2.
Yeah. Because you could still
Yeah.
just slip and fall straight down. So
Yeah,
Is there anything on the bottom, or is it just a pit?
it's make sure it's not spiked real quick.
I mean, if
It opens up
it's
to the
just
center of the earth. No, it's just a flat pit.
oh, so you could just climb down and just walk across.
Well, I mean, it's
that would still
covered
cost
right now.
more.
It's covered in fake stone tiles and
Oh, right,
breakaway
yeah.
boards, so it's covered right now.
Yeah,
it
we
hasn't
don't wanna
it
cause
hasn't- it
And
hasn't
obviously,
sprung yet.
activating the trap, deliberately setting it off, is going to make a lot of noise.
Yeah, which we want to
Yeah,
avoid.
okay,
Unless
yeah.
I can't. The only other thing I could think of to maybe help us would be like if we could get some sort of like plank of wood or something like that to throw across.
Yeah,
On
the only thing I got is my rope and like the 10-foot poles. That's what
Yeah.
I don't have a ladder on me, unfortunately. I couldn't
Let's see,
afford one.
It's a DC 10 acrobatics check for a 10-foot long jump. I'm just looking up the rules for it. So it's not too difficult.
This is the
Uh,
part where the party makes getting over a pit way more difficult than it needs to be.
I think you forget what game we're playing, sir.
And I'm going to do a running jump. Just move back and then yep, but I'm good.
Yay!
Okay, never mind. It didn't actually fucking register. Thank you. Thanks, Fantasy Grounds. I rolled a 17 on the fucking die. Bitch. Shit. Wait. Was there? Stealthy acrobatics check. And if the check fails.
As he desperately looks for something to save him.
Well, I made it 9 feet. So I'm just going to
Well, is there a possibility that I can like kind of
grab me?
Yeah, grab him essentially.
What sort of skills are there that could help with this? Appraise? No. Diplomacy? No.
I'm guessing it would like the trap triggers and it would be a reflex save.
I will.
The reflex saves in Pathfinder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as that trap triggers, everybody's gonna people are gonna wake up.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to avoid that, but
Yeah.
never mind.
Well, if I've already screwed it, I rolled a 17 on the fucking die and it didn't fucking register it.
It seems to be. It happens a lot with you. It sounds like doing with your dice, sir.
I will allow Remy an acrobatics of his own to kind of just grab you. And if he rolls well enough, you may be prevented from setting off the trap.
20.
You know what? I think that's good enough. So Remy catches the frail and stick-thin wizard elf as he tries to make this long jump, coming about a foot short. And he just kind of grabs you, pulls you the rest of the foot way, and just kind of like tosses you on the ground behind him.
Okay.
Okay.
That was embarrassing. Thank you.
That's fine. You made it. That's all that matters. You made it. Now I'm gonna mess it up because I'll use the rope thing, but I know
Okay,
I'll
at least get a +2, so at least that'll help.
yeah, I'm still gonna probably mess it up. So the dice have been.
You're fine.
Hey, you made it.
Hey.
Aurora?
All on you now.
Okay. Aurora is gonna cast guidance on herself.
All right. What's that do?
I assume it's just like killings.
It's a +1
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
is that a cantrip or is that an actual spell?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, I was about to say don't waste your spells for this.
Okay.
It is
A +1 to any.
Oh, it's only a +1 Pathfinder. Wow.
+1 to any single attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
So you get a +3 then, bonus +3 if you use the rope.
Yep.
And I will indeed use the rope.
All right.
And
+2.
Yep. So you get +3 total.
You're fine.
Okay, good.
Have a -6 to your acrobatics.
I shouldn't. It says only. It says -3.
Yeah, it's a.
That's I don't think
Yeah,
I
so
don't think
I
you
think
added
didn't.
in the 3, so it would have been 15 base.
15, so we
Oh,
still would have been
but
fine.
it was.
Did you put it in the
I
modifier?
did, though. I did, yeah.
You might have accidentally hit the -3 or whatever, like a minus before you put 3 in or whatever.
Or is there something with your armor check penalties? I don't know. That's the
I
best thing I
had.
can think of.
Well, I already have a -3, and I was just expecting it to be 15.
In case you made it across.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, adjust the
Oh,
party.
the goody, the sarcophagus.
Yay! Let's
Oh, hang on. No.
No,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
adjusting because the part where the party formation's not right, so I was just adjusting that.
Yeah.
You and me are in the front. And then
Yeah, the
they're-
rogue is going first. And yeah, seeing sarcophagus, Remy's immediately going to just be very careful and very stealthy.
Right.
He does not want any undead. Because we were told that there were skeletons.
3 large stone sarcophagi stand within the dusty crypt. And propped up against each sarcophagi is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved in images of spreading oak trees. The double doors on the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate, which are the doors you're coming through.
Is there anything emblazoned on the copper, or is it just copper plates?
It's just copper plate on this side. There was an angel base relief
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah, okay, so it's just copper on the side. Okay.
Don't forget we have our the cloaks on as well as scarlet cloaks.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's... can I do a perception check on the skeletons? Because we were told that there were skeletons. See if they are moving
magic.
or what. Oh yeah, the check magic, that would be a good one. Because we were warned that there were skeletons. And this definitely looks like a crypt of some kind.
It does.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
Alright, does Azari's detect magic going off anywhere? 24.
The skeletons radiate necromancy.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
And,
this is the skeletons.
Remy, you're able to tell that 2 of the sarcophagus depict males, 1 depicts a female, all of noble bearing. The skeletons are in far too good of shape for how old they are. Like, despite not having sinews and muscle or anything, the bones are still connected. And because that's not how bones work.
Yeah, don't touch
Right.
them.
I've seen that we are wearing the cloaks and stuff like that. Remy's just kind of like try to like, just kind of like will like kind of do that thing where you like kind of like walk with purpose to the door, but kind of like he belongs there kind of thing. So maybe to make it look like he's like one of the Redbrands and the skeletons won't do anything.
Which door?
Because we want to go west, I want to go to the north door.
Okay.
Hey, the skeletons do anything?
They do nothing.
Okay, just ignore them.
Okay.
Roll for. Do you want me to do another perception check on the door, or
Do you?
Oh, so you're gonna have nope, fine. Door's fine.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Is it unlocked or is it locked at the door?
Well, the symbol says locked.
I don't know why this is like this. Why this door shows you that it's locked. This short hallway terminates into another door on the eastern side, and this door is locked when you try it.
Let's see here. Just don't move that.
Disable device. Yay.
Yep. Disable device, but also I think trap finding. Or they're just this. Yeah, no, that's just for
Just for
That's
traps.
just for traps. Yeah, just for traps. Okay.
Yep.
Skill. Able device. Where? Skill device. There you are. 15.
15. Let me check. Yes, 15 does unlock this door. Racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and boats. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door.
How many bolts are you talking about here?
A lot.
Ooh.
That's
Any
what
arrows?
I got a. What kind of crossbows are they? I got a light crossbow.
It's bolts or bolts.
Yeah,
No.
bolts or bolts doesn't matter. Yeah,
Uh,
bolts are universal.
Is there any slingshot ammo? I mean, not slingshot, sling ammo.
one moment, chat. I gotta handle something real quick.
I mean, if you want sling gun ammo, I've effectively got that. I've got caltrops.
Ooh, okay. I will be right back as well.
Yeah, because I bought everything that's possible that could be roguish, and one of them was of course the caltrops. 2-pound bag. So like Lick Crow decided how many caltrops that would be, but that's a decent amount of ammo you could use for your sling. I imagine those are slingable. Won't be needing
I'm sorry
crossbow
about that. I'm
bolts.
back. Wife needed to ask me something.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to know exactly what sort of armory we're talking about here?
Yeah.
All right. So, after counting and taking stock, you determine that there are 160 crossbow bolts kept in group quivers of 10, 6 light crossbows, 4 long swords, 12 spears, and 6 short swords.
No arrows,
Okay.
right?
No arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys use crossbows, so
Yeah. So you and me, we both use crossbows, right?
Yeah. So we have. There's plenty of bolts.
I was about to say, you want to take 80? I take 80.
I mean, I already got 60 on my person.
I only got 30.
It'd be like one of those things. Like once we deal with all the Redbrands, we can come back and clean them out.
If you want, you can grab a couple of these just to take with you.
I was about to say, I'll take.
Okay, I've got 60 bolts, so I'm good. I doubt I'm gonna run out of them.
There's 160. I'll take 30. So that way we know.
As it is with my weight. Let's see. Let's see. Bolts weigh how much? All in 1 pound. So yeah, I can definitely carry more than. Let's see here.
I'll take another 30.
I'll take another 30 as well. So I'll take.
That way you have an even 100 left.
All right, so just add them to your totals
already
that
did.
you got right now.
I've got 90 crossbow bolts now. I've got more.
I got 60. Haven't had to use them yet, but it's.
I'm gonna.
I thought you fired at least a couple shots.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I have.
I have not. I've only used my sword.
Yeah,
I have a short sword. I have not used that one yet either. I was like debating, do I want to take another long sword just for?
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't think this is accurate, but I think according to the chart thing, I fired at least one arrow, one bolt. But I think I fired more than that, so I hope to.
Yeah, but you get half your spent armors back, that arrows and missiles back.
Oh, cool! Didn't know that.
yeah, that's probably why it's like that, because you're the one you cannot retrieve. Is there anything else in this hallway?
No, I think it just leads to the armory. So the only other is this door over here.
All right. The skeletons do nothing.
Yeah, as long as we keep the hoods on, I imagine they're going to be friendly. At least I hope the plan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask because we brought it. Neff and I brought it up. Is because she has a sling. Could she potentially use the caltrops I have as ammo?
They would be improv ammo. They probably would only do 1 point of damage, but they would land where they go.
Oh, okay, so it would be more for like the area effect than the actual damage.
Yeah, sling bullets are not just rocks you pick up from the ground. Like you actually gotta like smooth down the bullet.
Like ball bearings, essentially.
Not
Yeah.
even so much ball bearings. Like it gotta be a nice stone. You can't just throw any.
No.
Well, you can throw any rock, but an actual sling bullet is way different than just a rock.
It can
Yeah.
be metal as well. It doesn't take if the metal round ball sometimes.
Yeah, but
for
she's
string
druid.
bolts
Well,
as well.
Actually,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
probably does just throw rocks with her sling.
yeah. And I was thinking particularly the river stones, since those are
Speaking to your mic,
nice
please,
round.
Neff.
I am. What's the? I didn't move it.
Mm.
There, how's that?
Not the same.
God damn it. Do I really have to replace my headset?
You're coming in better now.
Okay.
I didn't have any problems like
Okay.
with
So, um, since we were in an area with a river, she would have been scouring the riverbed afterwards for the proper stones.
Okay.
So, yeah. She's got plenty.
All right. Well, I guess roll a survival to see if you wanted to try to find stones outside.
No. I mean, after dealing with the goblins and saving.
Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, you were doing that games ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, peeking the head into it. Looks like some kind of jail of some kind.
All right. This long room is partitioned into 3 areas, with the iron balls walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lies on the floor at the cells, and the hinge of the doors are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All are dressed in plaid gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. A heap of discolored clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall, and 2 sleeping Redbrands are using it as a makeshift pillow.
And you said they're all humans, right?
Yep, everyone's human.
Okay, so no doors here. Okay, well, definitely want to try to get these guys out of here, but also if we start combat, those skeletons are going to get involved in all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we
Yeah.
take out those red brands quietly. Oh wait, they don't have their cloaks on.
The Redbrands have their cloaks on.
Oh, I thought you said they were using them as.
You know, they're sleeping on a pile of clothes.
You see the big pile of dirty cloths there? They're sleeping on that.
Yeah, so they don't. Oh, I thought they were using those. I thought they didn't have their cloaks on. I was like, oh wait, we can toss them out there with the
A
skeletons.
heap
Let
of
them deal with it.
discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall. The 2
Yep, no,
sleeping
you're good, you're
Redbrands are using it as a makeshift pillow.
Yep, you're good. I misheard that. That was just me.
But that is an idea, though.
Yeah, but well, there's it's an idea, but it's probably too much work to do that if it's already on them.
Hey, wait. Wait. there were a bunch of dirty cloaks,
Yeah,
in
there
our-
were.
right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of dirty
Yeah.
Red Clan cloaks in the armory.
We don't need to take the cloaks from the guys over there. We have a supply. We can
Yeah, give to
Mm.
the prisoners. Yeah,
yeah,
we still got to deal with the two guys though.
yeah, we do.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I could try to get the door open quietly, but yeah,
I don't know how the. Yeah, I don't know how they'll.
I forget this. Like, does Pathfinder have like a coup de grace thing or something like that?
Yeah. Pretty much all you have
Oh,
to
sorry,
do is
I was muted for that whole time. I was like, it's like you just sneak over and coup de grace both of them.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, I guess I figured. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, we
It's
could. Well, I can. So I imagine stealth. We're gonna need the stealth over there. So
yeah.
Where are they at in the room?
they're where the pile of clothes is.
Yeah,
The far side.
well,
Here,
they're
let me add
bodies.
them into the combat tracker.
Yeah, so we can.
Yeah, they're both on that pile. So I imagine it's like a kind of large pile.
Yeah,
and they are technically helpless.
Yeah, they're helpless and all that stuff. But and we are wearing the red cloak hood, so we hope potentially.
yeah. If they wake up and see it, if they won't react until hopefully. Which one do you want?
It doesn't matter.
All right, I'll take 2.
All right, so stealth.
Yep.
Uh,
This is where it's gonna get messy.
24.
24,
that's
that's
good.
So I imagine I'm
Really
fine.
good. And then my pathetic one. Oh,
19 on the die.
20 is good enough, so you get over.
yep.
Did
You
they
kind of
need to-
like raise up my sword and kind of look the bell ring and kind of like do like a count, kind of like
Yep.
and like pretty much simultaneously at the same time as bell went. Shush.
and they don't even wake up and just like, oh. And that's that. That does wake up the prisoners, though.
Immediately
You
figure.
get quickly like we'll drop the hood and like kind of like put the finger to the mouth like.
Yep.
Okay.
Same.
So
They look horrified because, as far as these people can tell, you're Redbrands because you got the cloaks on.
Yeah, like I said, I pulled down the hood, kind of like and put the lips to the kind of like quietly like we'll gleam to them like we're the good guys, we're getting you out.
All right, it's yeah.
Aurora is gonna go grab 3 cloaks from the armory.
And some weapons for the adults.
Yeah. She's going to grab a couple of swords and a spear.
I don't know if these guys are proficient in weapons.
No,
Well-
one of them is a child. The other one is probably
Yeah.
is a teenager, and the other
Oh,
one
okay,
is
so yeah.
is obviously their mother.
Yeah, this is the family.
Oh, okay, so those is the family.
Um,
Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so
Just get the cloaks.
Yeah, just the cloaks.
okay.
Do these
And
do these guards have keys?
No, they do not.
All right, well that's
Okay.
see.
So she's going to walk in and she's going to hand one of
26.
That opens up the first one.
Okay, she's
Uh,
going
I'm
to
not gonna
hand
make you roll for the second one. You managed to get them both open just fine. Just go
All right.
ahead. It's like,
Aurora's going to hand out the cloaks.
all right.
Um
When it comes,
and
when it is obvious, like Aurora is a female, the Redbrands haven't had any female members yet. And it becomes obvious what you're all trying to do. She's like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
oh, no problem, madam.
You haven't happened to see 2 dwarfs here, would you?
Two dwarves? No, we haven't seen anybody else.
All right.
How long have they been in here?
She tells you that they've been in here for a couple of days now.
Okay, hasn't been that long.
Have you seen a gentleman with a glass staff?
They have not seen him. They have not seen him, and they don't know his name, but they do know that there is a wizard as their leader.
All right, so that's got all the stuff we know. So I don't think we're going to get any new information from the family.
So should we just retreat and take them to our?
Yeah, I think we kind of lead them to where the entrance is, and then like they can go back to town, kind of thing.
Maybe they should just wait at where our camp was,
Yeah,
at least
that
for like a
was-
few hours, and then just to what Neff was saying, just like let's just wait at where our camp was just for a few hours to make sure that we're clear, and then we could just go in and was like, okay, everything's done. You can go home now.
Okay.
Because
so
they just suddenly.
We'll let the mother know to keep the hoods on when you go through the next room because of like the skeletons, and then to watch out for the pit and
we'll have to guide them over the pit.
Yeah, well, definitely will help the two kids across because they're not going to be able to make that. The mother probably will also have to help.
I was thinking maybe if we use those sarcophagus lids as like put it over the path.
We would have to fight those skeletons but that would make some noise. I don't know if we'd be able to do 3 coups de grace at once.
Let's just do the rope thing.
I mean the kid we could kind of both kids can kind of like toss across them.
One of them is 13.
Bellwin could probably chuck him.
Do that. Or I was thinking, I see one of the benches in there, clear it off with weapons, and then use that as the pathway across the trap.
Yeah, just like
actually, no, that'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, just take one of those tables and then set it across the thing, and they can just walk over.
Does that work? I guess that's an idea we could do. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely tall enough to reach all the way to the other side.
All right, we'll take one of those.
Okay,
then.
Cool.
Yep, those tables that hold the weapons. Just knock all those weapons off, and then gently.
Not
to
lure those.
Not knock them off. We need to be very careful and quiet about that.
One at a time.
Yeah, and so eventually we will get the table over there.
You have to spend 5 minutes trying to get it around a door. Okay, just turn it.
Pivot.
No.
Pivot.
Just unscrew the legs first. You can do that?
Probably not in this time period.
No.
But now we have an issue because are they able to get out? No issue.
Yeah, if you lay that table across the pit, they're able to climb across that, and then they're able to get out, no problem. They still have the iron manacles in crap, but I assume Remy probably.
Yeah. If you need me to roll again, I can do that, but I can usually.
I'm not gonna make you do that. You definitely got long enough time while Azrael and Barrowwind and Aurora are trying to get a table to make a 180-degree turn.
Yeah.
Is there anything special with the manacles, or are they just manacles?
No, they're just manacles.
But
they are designed for humans. That is something you should take note of.
Yes,
I do have a pair of manacles, but now I have 3 more, so I will add those to my. So I now have 4 manacles.
All right.
I already had my own pair.
Come to the issue of where to?
Well, the only place left is back to where the sleeping guy is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing something, though.
I mean, I can take a quick gander around. I mean, we could deal with those skeletons.
I don't think the skeleton. There has to be. We're missing something here. I feel like there's.
Well, here, let me go ahead and.
So you guys would be back in the cellar after escorting them back to the entrance.
Yeah, we would be back here anyways.
Would there be perceptions for hidden pathways, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We could do that.
12 probably not. But pretty much as are we going back, kind of like doing like the looking at the walls and like for.
Yeah, I'll help as well with that.
Right. Or do you want to
Yeah.
cast guidance on him by any chance?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I will cast guidance.
+1.
So it's a 13 then. Or you can like on Bellwind, so maybe Whirlwind.
And
I will do it on both of them.
I'll
as a
look.
cantrip, she can just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll roll.
17.
There's my.
So 18 of guidance.
Is Azrael just doing that up in that hallway there?
Yeah, I was like, if anything, like maybe it might be in here.
Why would it be in there though?
Azrael,
know,
you find
just-
nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say that's just the hallway. It would have.
I don't know. Maybe there was
it would
just
have
like
to
an
be down
extra,
here,
extra
up
compartment or
north
something.
somewhere. Yeah,
Azrael found a
Honestly,
dust
okay.
bunny.
that's.
Oh boy.
I'll roll
Okay.
as well then.
So,
I need
yeah,
to
she's
shift.
going around and she's tapping everyone on the shoulder.
24.
Guidance.
You get a plus. You already added the
One
plus
from
one
that.
too, didn't you?
The +1 from guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's already. I already put that in.
You find a
Okay.
secret door on this side of the pool.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
we're going to the bottom of that door then. All right.
Pull out a
Oh, you
loose
first, you
break and able to slide the door sideways. Leads into a long tunnel that makes a 90 degrees turn. Makes another 90 degrees turn.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, 1 second. 22. So just keeping 23 for traps. I remember. So otherwise, we're just moving all the way down to the end.
Right.
Turns out this trap was a dead end. It was the trap. There is no secret path. It's all a lie.
Okay. This room is brightly lit.
No hooded lantern needed then.
That's one good thing. We don't need that lantern.
Yeah.
Although stealth is not the greatest because it's so brightly lit.
True.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right. So, a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it a faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevice divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling. Two arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Yeah, that's gonna be another perception check. That's got bad signs all over. Nope, I see nothing.
I don't. There's no bad signs.
Clearly, only good things rate for you within this room.
There's a sign with a skull and crossbones, but what does it mean?
It's friendly. It just wants to give you a hug.
22.
All right, so are you guys moving into the room, spreading out? Because that 22
Yeah,
means nothing in this hall.
I say
Yeah,
go up north. I say go up north.
Yeah, if you want to go up to our over, I would just move my character for reference, like over here.
You,
We're
we're not going to move you that far.
Yeah.
No,
I was just for reference.
Yeah, for reference. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, again, just for reference. I'm
So,
thinking like all the way up, like
she
here.
would
'Cause I don't know
be-
what these stone.
She would be looking at the.
I'll remind you, we want to go west.
She would be studying the bridges as she goes past them.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm thinking just going all the way straight up north just to see what's up there, because there's
Yeah.
clearly something there with the two different.
Yeah. How far down does this gorge go?
That's a good question. Let me some quick rolls real quick. All right, so Remy. So the gorge itself, the crevice, this steep-sided fissure is 5 to 10 feet wide and 20 feet deep. Its rough walls are easy to climb without an ability check.
And it's just bare on the bottom. It doesn't look like there's any water or anything, right?
It is bare at the bottom. However, from this angle, you all are able to see at the northernmost bridge, it looks like there's a treasure chest underneath the bridge. However, none of that really matters because Azurite rolled a 12 and Aurora rolled the 22, so you're both aware of something else in this room with you.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Looking at you from the southern pillar across the crevice, you see a strange humanoid-shaped creature with a single gigantic eye.
There's the eye creature we were told about.
Okay. Eep.
I have an image to show you.
Yay, image.
See, it's Oh,
Oh, this thing again. Okay.
that's
And it is
fun.
watching you with great deal of intent. And when it becomes aware that you're looking at it, it kind of does this weird like bob of the head, almost like it's laughing. And then you all hear in your head again, "We walk a little faster," said the whiting to a snail. "There's a porpoise close behind us, and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They're waiting on the shingle. Will you come and join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance? Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you join the dance?"
We're gonna have to do a game of riddles with this fucker.
Would knowledge nature do anything for this?
Nope.
No?
I don't
Okay.
even think knowledge engineering is gonna help.
Yeah, I don't think this.
Dungeoneering
I'll allow a
or
dungeoneering.
Arcana?
Arcana, absolutely.
Dungeoneering. Arcana, they're the same for me. So Arcana,
All right.
21.
So you know that this thing is a Nothic. It is an aberration, unnatural creature to our world. What Nothics treasure above all else is secrets. How these bandits have one is a complete mystery.
Well, probably like the bandits, but the wizard might have one for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of anything, it would definitely be the wizard summoning it for some.
Yeah. So is it hostile towards us, or is it just watching us?
I don't want this thing to warn anyone.
Yeah, I know.
It is just watching you for right now.
So it's neutral at the moment. Okay.
Talking to us telepathically, is it one of those whatever we think it hears, or do we have to say something out loud for it to talk, for it to understand?
It's one way.
Well, we can test it.
One
Okay,
way.
I was gonna say I was about to test it, but yeah. All right, then never mind. Then. So we would have to talk out loud for it to do it. It's the telepathic thing.
So I was asking us, do we want to do a dance? We want to do a dance?
No.
Not right now.
Do a little
Um,
dance.
Keep moving forward.
Make a little love. Get down.
Yeah,
and
all jigged out.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your plan here, guys?
Just keep an eye on it as keep walking to north.
It asked us to do a dance. I said, not right now. And then keep moving.
Just let me know how far I can get before it does anything.
Yeah.
It just
I think
watches all of you. I'm going to have to make a secret roll.
just
Oh, boy.
Really,
standing
it shouldn't
there.
have told you I'm making a secret roll.
Sense motive.
It's standing there menacingly.
Yes.
I'm rolling sense motive.
I'm going to give you a -2 because of the nature of the creature.
Okay. -2. So I basically just get a flat roll.
Do you want to guidance him, Aurora?
I'll guidance him.
Never mind.
No matter.
Yeah, no.
A 4.
Okay.
You are unsure what this thing wants. However, you are aware that it is trying to use some sort of magic to figure things out on you, but you think you might have rebuffed it.
Hooray.
Oh, try to cast a spell on something.
Somehow. Okay. I'm guessing it was trying to. That secret roll was a will save.
Probably.
Okay.
Are we able to tell which one to try to cast it on, or is it not
Azurite.
possible?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's just.
I mean, yeah, just move a little faster.
Yeah, okay. My brain tingled and I gotta leave.
Just basic supplies in this room, I assume,
great.
nothing
There's
special.
up here.
Hold on. Moment.
Yep,
So
go ahead.
I'm like, darn it, there's nothing up here.
This area in the north in a large natural cavern, but it has been finished and dressed stone blocks, block walls, and flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packaging, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance south. You can make out several passages that open up off the larger cavern and what looks like a deep pit or crevice on the floor. Came from there, so.
So this is, what is this then? Like their.
Was what?
What the crates? Well, I guess perception, right?
I mean, there's pry bars right there, so he.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out probably I should look for traps in here too, because I don't want to set anything off.
I can do that real quick.
Yeah, just look around.
19.
Perception. This will be before anything. 17.
Anything booby trapped or just general supplies, I assume.
Yeah, supply. Just before we start moving things around, is there anything in the room or trap wise or anything like that?
Yeah, 20 for traps. You know.
Oh yeah, there you go. Here.
Got my roguish abilities. Yeah, 19 normal perception, but 20 for traps. Anything trapped.
So what else, Grow?
Looking for something real quick. Hold on.
Yep. Sorry.
I believe flipping through notes.
Okay.
What did you roll? You rolled a 17 and a 19?
Yeah, 19 normal and then 20 for any traps.
All right. So no traps. With your 17, Berwin, you're looking through like the provisions of all this stuff. Mostly, your normal provisions, food, work goods, nails, hammers, stuff like that. But you also found beaver pelts, which are valuable.
Nice.
Okay.
Remy, with your 19, you found something even better. You found another secret door.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so stuff the beaver pelts in the backpack.
All right, so
Sure,
there
yeah, I'll
are
let you-
30 beaver pelts. I think that's going to fill that backpack up because beavers are
Yeah,
huge.
we're gonna.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be one of those things we also have to come back for because
Yeah.
Loot the dungeon
yeah.
after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that and the treasure chest.
yeah, we have no bags of holding in this campaign yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so.
unfortunately.
Be back later.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and that treasure chest down there. It's like, oh, we have creepy man
Where is-
thing.
I mean that treasure chest is just screaming mimic to me.
It's under the top bridge.
Azrai, you look
Oh,
behind
hi.
you, and the Nothic has moved over to this side of the cavern, just looking at the bridge. He's like leaning on like the bridge where like the ropes are holding the post together, and he's like using the post like to hide. He's like he's a really bad child that's hide and seek.
Let's just all go in the secret passage.
I told you.
I don't like this thing.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to be revealed. 'Cause all I see is the one square.
And you hear in your heads again, "You're old, Father William," the young man said. "And your hair has become very white. And yet you insistently stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right?" "In my youth," Father William replied to his son, "I feared it would injure the brain. But now I am perfectly sure I have none. Why, I do it again and again."
Calling
Give
us
him a beaver.
stupid.
Just throw him a beaver pelt. Throw him a beaver pelt.
Throw him its food. I don't know. Fucking.
But
If there is any. It's just in the other room.
You do remember in this room there's the scent of a rotting corpse somewhere.
yeah. So is there any?
Oh yeah.
fresh meat?
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
see
where's that
those.
body?
Oh, you're
I
looking for
ain't
that
going-
body?
Did I get
Well,
anything with like a 19?
Might as well find it.
Well, we're not right now. I say give him if there's any fresh meat in here, just throw him some fresh meat and be on our way. At the moment, I don't.
Do
wanna-
you have any fresh meat?
I was saying the storeroom. Is there any fresh meat
There's salted meats.
like that? I don't know.
I mean, the most we got like trail rations is rations. So that's about
Yeah,
it.
so I guess
It'd be things like jerky and stuff.
yeah. So set
Yep.
some of that down there or whatever.
Just-
Not too close. Just here's some of that. Give him a beaver pelt just for the fun of it, and yeah.
All right.
See if it likes it. Beaver pelt, valuable.
So you'll just back off, and do you continue
Yeah,
on your
we're
way,
just
or do you
back.
actually wait to see if he takes it?
No, I say keep going.
Yeah, just keep going, looking back occasionally in case he's still following.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we all get into this passage, maybe just shut the door.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with this thing.
All right. So this stairway does end in a blank wall, obviously secret door.
He's
Yep.
probably already telling his boss that we're here.
Hopefully not.
All right.
I mean, if he already knew that if he already knew we existed the moment we walked in the door, then it's probably telling its boss. It's probably told its boss by now.
Well, we gave it some food. Maybe that will sate it.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just saying. Let's just
Yeah, well, we'll see.
let's keep on going.
Keeps falling or not.
So, Remy, how do you open secret doors? Are you like peeking inside, or do you just swing it all the way open? Are you
Well,
being
definitely stealthy. Definitely stealthy. You like kind of like crack it open to where I can get a line of sight,
All right.
and then kind of like slowly crack it open to see more and more of the room.
All right. Roll a stealth check. I'm going to give you a -2 just because Berwin's kind of like bearing down behind you and
Yeah,
situation.
damn
Okay.
fighters. Oh, that's not what I want.
Jesus.
Well, it's lower than mine, so you're good. Yeah.
23. So Remy's like, shh, shut up. Shut up. Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine if we give him a beaver pelt.
Yeah. I don't know what's supposed
Shut
to say. Give him a beaver pelt and be on our way. Give him food and beaver pelt. Who cares?
I'd say Aurora and Azrai come up behind him and both slap their hands over his
Alright.
mouth.
All right. So, give me just a quick second because you guys skipped part of the dungeon. The walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair and a comfortable looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. Sitting at the desk is a short, dark bearded human male in robes studying a tomb. He wears a princely mantle of ermine. A beautiful glass staff leans against his chair within easy reach.
Can we bum rush him before?
Yeah, well, I was like, yeah, we could just rush him, or we could try to stealthily. Because if we take the staff from him, he's gone. He can't beat us.
He's right there. He's right at the chair. Yeah, I think
right
it's a bum
there.
rush. I think it's a bum rush. Okay, you go for staff. I go for door. You, Aurora, you stay by secret passage door, so that way you can't get out. So like where Remy is, you go there.
Azurai, you engage in epic wizard's duel. This is your moment.
I was about to say, Azurai, you probably need to just be prepared for whatever. If both of our plans fail, that's what you're going to be. You're going to need to help that.
Yeah, I'll just be here.
Well, no, you're going to be in the room. Aurora, you go to where Remy is. That way he can't get past you, and I go straight for that door, and Remy goes for the staff. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
So that way, or Azurai, do you want to go for the door, and then I also help with taking down? Let's do that. Yeah.
I figured you'd be the one just trying to cut off his freaking head. So I'll go for.
But we want him alive. We want him alive.
I'm alive. So
well, you know, you know what I mean. Just like you're
All
the
right.
one just going.
There you go. Yeah. So Remy, staff. I just attack wizard. Azurai, you go for door. Aurora, you go to where Remy is to stand by. So if this goes to shit, he can't go out that way. You can't.
Is there a non-lethal coup de grace?
I mean, you just knock him unconscious. That's basically the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's bad. All right. Go. I think that's our plan.
Yeah.
Remy goes for staff. I go just for glass staff, just to beat him up. Azurai goes for the door, maybe to lock it or just make sure he can't go out that way. Then Aurora goes where Remy is, that secret passage entrance. That way, if he tries to slip past us, he can't get past because Aurora's in the way.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right. How does it play out?
Okay. So yeah, you guys have a surprise round. So we're gonna roll initiative. All right, Azurai. So you said you want. We're going to ignore initiative for the surprise round, but you guys get it. So, Remy, you're in front. What is Remy going to do? Remy's going for the staff?
Yeah, going for the staff. Take that away from him.
All right, he is not holding the staff, so if you run in there, he turns to look at you like, what?
Yoink!
Nani? Yep, so you're just able to grab it. Like, because he's not holding it.
Yeah, he said it's good to the chair, so yeah. Just like, I'll take that.
All right, Burlwin.
Well, I was going right for the wizard, so probably
squish the wizard.
Football tackle him.
I think there's a combat.
FBI, open up. Literally the FBI meme.
Maybe just put him in again. The idea is to knock him out. So put him in that headlock to choke him out, so we could put the manacles on him and blindfold him.
Let me see.
That would be a grapple check. It would be a combat maneuver.
Combat maneuver or a grapple.
And don't forget the gag, because we don't want him talking either.
That's why headlock. So he can't.
You can only do one thing at a time. So trying to gag him will be a next turn thing.
Yeah, that'll be the next. We'll headlock him so he can't speak. So he's just, choking until he goes unconscious. That's the idea.
Rules.
Because I don't know what to.
Grappling.
Combat. Requires special attacks. Get another charge combat maneuvers. Each character and creature has combat maneuvers C and B, which represents their skill at performing combat maneuvers. A creature C and B determines use formula. Attack base plus strength plus special size. So 0. Then base stack strength stacks. You okay over there?
Me?
I think he doesn't get one because this is a surprise round, so he doesn't get to add his dex modifier to this. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So you should have a skill on your thing, Burrowing, called CMB.
Where is that on the front page? The
Probably
plus
under
4.
combat. CMB, yep.
Okay.
Your
'cause I see
CMB
it doesn't-
total is 17. Performing a combat when performing a combat maneuver. All mini combat maneuvers can be performed. Attack. Pretty much just a grapple. Jeez,
I found what the grappling is.
okay. So what do I need to make rolls? What are the rolls again?
Okay. As a standard action, you can attempt to grapple a foe, hindering his combat options. If you do not have approved grapple, grab, or similar ability attempting a foe, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
But this is a surprise round. He does not get it.
Yeah.
Creatures with
Humanoid
2 feet and
creatures with
hands.
2 blah blah blah. I'm just trying to find. It's a free action removing the grab. Do not release the grab. Get a +5 circumstance bonus. Trying to.
So basically, they roll opposing strength checks. Is what I'm getting here.
What's the
wizard should be good at those.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be great at this.
well? Depending on rolls, I thought because the CMB doesn't do anything. Then you don't roll CMB at all.
Well, it should be CM. You roll CMB for it.
So yeah, you're gonna roll a CMB and you're trying to beat his CMD.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Maybe I should have just punched him then. Dang, complicated. It's an 11.
He is able to resist that. His CM. Oh, he doesn't get his dex added to it though.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you grappled him.
Yay!
So this applies both the grapple to you and him. You just like come flying over Remy and you just knock him out of this chair and you're both rolling around on the ground now. Ah.
You're trying to get him in that headlock just to choke him out.
All right, Azrai.
Maybe you
only
should go-
basically get one action, so I'm just gonna move over towards the door. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Just
And
it's
body
like,
block this
okay,
door.
Check the door. Check the door. It's
gonna-
like,
You
come
check.
on, go.
I'm sorry.
I can't check the door yet.
Check the door, no.
I can't check the door yet, but I'm at the door now.
All right.
So I'm like, just, okay.
And Aurora, what do you do?
She's going to check the secret door.
All right, so you
Make
just
sure he
stand here
can't-
behind Remy. Do you close the other secret door behind you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, keep that creature away from us.
Yeah.
Let me check something real quick. I just want to make sure that this thing doesn't actually do anything else than Nothic.
If you let it live, it lays eggs in your colon overnight.
We gave it food, it might like it, and beaver pelt. Could wear it as a hat like Davy Crockett.
All right.
Help that we could get money for.
All right. We are now officially in combat. So, Azurai, you're the first one to act.
Okay, at this point, I mean, there's no point in casting a spell right now. I'm going to just roll a perception check to listen in
Do you
through
want to make
the
sure that
other
door's
door,
locked?
just to see if there's like anything I can hear anyone outside. Oop, God damn it! I click on it and I was going to drag and drop it, and then I just roll a fucking one. God damn it! I didn't mean to do that one.
Didn't mean to do that one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna, but never mind. I'll take it as is.
5, you don't hear anything through the door.
We're totally good. It's like totally good, guys. I not like I can. I don't want to shoot into melee or anything either. So yeah, just that's my turn.
So he is grappled. Pretty sure he probably can't cast spells like.
I mean, unless he's prepped something with a still spell, then he could. But
if you are grappled, you can attempt to break the grapple as a standard action by making a combat maneuver check. Not for escape artist check. You break the grapple and can act normally. Alternatively, if you succeed, you can become the grappler, grappling the other creature. Then attempting to break or reverse the grapple, you can take an action that doesn't require 2 hands to perform, such as cast a spell or make a full attack. The light or one-handed weapon against any creature, including a creature that is grappling you. And the action is limited. So he is still able to cast spells, it says here.
mm-hmm.
As long as the spells doesn't require the use of both hands. He hasn't had a.
Does he need to speak? Because, like I said, I put him in a headlock so he can't speak.
Well, I mean, you don't have him pinned or anything like that. You don't have him gagged yet. You were only able to initiate the grapple first.
All right.
He will use a level 1 spell. He is going to try to shocking grasp Burrowin. And Burrowin is wearing metal armor, so.
Oh, well, lightning doesn't actually work on metal. I saw a video doing like, does lightning work on armor? It does not.
Successful melee touch. So he's got to make a melee touch against you. You're not flat-footed because you had a surprise round. Casting time, 1 standard action. Range touch only requires verbal and schematic opponents with 1 hand. So, so he's got to make a melee touch against you. Man, I don't know what's up with how Pathfinder is laid out in Fantasy Grounds, but it don't do good. So he's just got to touch you. So that's just going to be his strength plus. It's basically just a base attack against you.
Isn't there an attack roll on the spell itself?
No, it doesn't give me like anything like that.
You have to like click on the magnifying glass again. Because I mean, I did it before, just fine. Like,
I don't
hang on,
have any sort of magnifying glass at all. Like the NPCs aren't even set up like that.
Yeah, like I can just like see, I can do it right now. Oh god, that's
oh jeez.
That was just a like that was just a test, just to show you like, yeah, I can do it on my end just fine.
And confirm. Wow. Wow, that's
Of course, I
20.
get a crit, and it's on a test.
Wow, what a waste.
Yeah, and it says here in my rules too, I get a +3 bonus on attack rolls if the opponent is wearing metal armor or is carrying a metal weapon or
Yeah.
is made of metal. So,
And I figured you'd put just a modifier on that.
yeah, so he's just gonna roll.
Yeah, it doesn't work though in real life. Like I said, I watched a video on it. They used a taser thing as well and a stun thing on armor.
Yeah, but
to
this
see if
is
it actually
D&D. This is not real life. This is fantasy.
worked. Okay,
So, this is
This
versus
came
your
out before that video did. So.
that's I guess.
5 versus, even with that,
Game.
for some reason, yeah, he gets a -2 +3, so he gets +2. 5 versus your touch. You're able to hold his hand away from being able to touch you. Remy.
All right, so let's see here.
Come on the head with the staff.
Honk.
Can I can I go around him to get flanking?
Yeah.
All right, so I get the +2.
You're right next to Remy, Ezra, so you can give him the staff at some point too.
Yeah, but right now, and let's see here. Just gonna smack him with the sword and just.
Or you got the
Basically-
manacles, right?
Yeah. Well, eventually, I'm gonna like.
Do you just want to manacle him?
You got him grappled, right? Right.
Yeah, he's got him grappled.
Can I do
You can
that?
try to do pin.
How do we do that?
Basically, you're saying you're going to give him the pin edition. It's going to be the same thing as a grapple. But you get a +2 because Berwyn's already grappling him.
Yeah, so yeah, I got plenty of manacles, so yeah, definitely. So what do I need to roll for that then?
I got to do this.
Just your
CMB.
your CMB.
Oh, it's okay.
That'll be on the front page.
Oh, it's on the combat thing. I see TMB on the combat.
There's CMD.
Oh no,
Yeah, CMB.
16.
No, CMB. That's on the front page.
I see. CM. Oh yeah, CMB. I see. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
CMD
plus
is what?
you roll that
you're
on
rolling
him.
again. Yeah.
Oh, 8. So I doubt that's gonna be successful.
So you gotta roll.
Well, he
it.
takes a -4 to his. Did you roll it? Did you target him with it?
I didn't target him,
You
unfortunately.
gotta roll it on. You gotta roll it on the glass staff.
All right. So let me-
Well, that's better.
Even better. All right. Yep. You are able to pin him and apply the manacles to him. So Glassstaff is essentially unable to fight anymore if you manage to get him gagged, but he has no spells that don't require some sort of somatic. Combat's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remy is like grabbing like a claw, like a
Yeah.
cloth or something, and just stuffing
Socks.
it.
It's just like socks from his trunk.
Blind him as well. Put a blindfold on him.
Yeah.
Just, stuff him with a sock, ties, and like, cover that with a pillowcase, and I don't know.
Yeah, he has a pillow,
Oh,
so
okay.
Aurora pulls that off
Yeah.
and shoves it on his head.
Yeah, just tie that off around his head so he can't see, can't talk. Do we want to make it where he can't hear as well?
That,
I
that's
Neff wants
I
to
think
add
it's
something. Can Neff? Go ahead, Neff.
Yeah.
don't think either of us has a spell for that.
I mean, you could just shove something in his ears.
Yeah, save your spells.
Okay. So
Or, I think not being able to hear anything is a little excessive. Like, we've already got him bound and gagged.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't want him to hear like guards. I don't want to hear his guards or whatever saying like. Is any sign of his rat?
No sign of his rat.
Feel
Ooh.
around. Just feel him up. Just
Yeah.
like, hey.
Search his desk. Yeah, feel him up. Like we gotta be quick though, because now that we got him, we gotta move. Because if his rat's not in the room, I don't want the rat to warn anyone. So
yeah.
quick check.
And there were 2 dwarves missing or something too, right? Or
Yeah,
is that what I?
your boss and his 2 brothers.
Oh, okay. That was the okay. That was in a different area though, so not here.
Yeah.
It's like for a second I thought there were like 2 other dwarves that also went missing because of these guys.
No, well there is our boss and his brothers.
Well, yeah, but I'm not. I was talking about in this specific scenario right here.
No,
not them. That's they're elsewhere.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll do that. Someone want to search his desk and whatnot.
Yeah.
Search his pockets too.
Yeah, search
Yeah.
his pockets, search the bed, search the desk, everything.
Give
But
him
we
a
gotta
pat
be,
down, all
we
that.
have to be quick though, because like I said, if his familiar isn't here, then I don't want that familiar to warn anyone. So we gotta be quick and get out.
Yeah, keep an eye out for
You're
a
probably
rat.
not even looking at
It'll-
what you're grabbing.
okay.
You're just shoving everything into a backpack. Sort it out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll make sure you guys
Because
get
the only
this
thing
stuff.
God damn it.
Yeah, the only thing left is literally finding those two dwarves, which we can interrogate this guy for the information.
Yeah. Well, I think they're not from our interrogation last week, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, the boss is not here, but his two brothers are.
Yeah.
But we might as well get them.
No. You guys are making up information. You guys
Oh,
are
we are?
gaslighting yourselves into things I've never confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
I
like,
remember-
The boss never make it because he was kidnapped by goblins. What you
Yeah.
know is that
yeah, and
the
he's not here.
Redbrands told you that they found the two brothers and handed them also off to the goblins.
Yes.
All right, that
Yeah.
was all on
So
the
they're-
orders of someone called the Black Spider, who the glass staff is
Yeah.
working for.
Okay. So then we're all set here in the manner
Meaning
that-
our idea was to make sure they're not here. Is what we're trying to get at.
But,
Yeah,
yeah,
so if
they were handed off. So it's
Yep, that's yeah. So we
maybe the
so we don't-
paperwork will give us some information, and we can also interrogate this guy on the Black Spider, who that asshole is.
Yep. So yeah, grab everything and then give the staff to Azurai.
Azra,
Yeah,
congratulations, you have a staff.
He's a
Cool.
wizard, so he can use it. I'll put-
Aurora is looking in every single nook and cranny. What does that 20 get her?
That 20, with that perception, as you're grabbing everything, you stop, listen, and you can hear what sounds like footsteps, very loud and very fast, moving their way towards you.
Okay, we need to go.
Oh,
But they're coming from the
Apple-
side Azurai is on. So you're able to warn everybody before a bunch of bugbears burst their way in here.
I lock the door. Let's go.
Yep. So sword pressed against Glassstaff's neck and then push him.
spell book, staff, everything.
Staff, spell
we'll
book,
get
just
that.
grab the papers that he
Mine.
was writing on the desk, everything.
Close the secret passage because they may not know where that's at, and then book it.
All right.
And if we want to buy some time, we also can move the bed in front of the door too.
That's
Yeah.
too much. I think that's too much.
Okay, fine then. Yeah,
They're already coming.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, so
coming.
they're coming. We got So
All right, well, and we're gonna GTFO.
All right. So as you all close that door, you hear like a thud against the far door, and then you start to immediately hear like a click, like a key being put in. But you're already up the stairs, and you just hear like a shout, like, "Oh, where did it go?" The Nothic is waiting for you in the caravan, in the crevice room.
Oh, dear Lord.
Hi again.
Great.
Did you take the meat?
Come on.
He has taken the food. He is wearing the beaver pelt like a hat.
Okay.
Stylish.
And he looks at you as you all come in, and he goes, "They told me you had been to her and mentioned me to him. She gave me a good character, but said I could not swim. He sent them word I had not gone. We knew it to be true. If she should push the matter on, what would become of you?"
I hate these riddles.
I'm rolling another sense motive on him. Hopefully, like actually get something that isn't fucking.
Use guidance.
Okay, 10.
10? What was the last sense motive you rolled on him?
It was barely anything.
You rolled a 3.
Oh right, there was like.
So he seems judging by the poem he's putting in his head, he's basically asking for a bribe. What will you give him not to attack you right now?
Gold. Right? We got. Yeah, I could throw. Yeah, someone take some of my gold.
Wait.
Throw it down the crevice so he has to go get it.
Wait. Let's not use your gold. Let's use the glass staff's gold to do that.
Were we able to discern any of his gold when we were quickly searching though?
Yeah, you
Probably
found a money
not.
patch on him.
Yeah.
You actually found like
Or how about-
scrolls and stuff on him too.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it like secrets him like how about the secret of us just taking him away, and no one else will know.
Yeah.
Roll a I'm sure there's probably
I would still give him the gold.
Diplomacy.
diplomacy. And I'm going to give you a +10.
Plus 10. Okay.
I'm gonna add guidance to that.
That makes it okay, plus 11 in total. I have nothing for my charisma, so 18.
18.
Yay!
Alright. With that, it like pokes its head up, smiles, and he points to the long hall that's on the other side of the crevice behind him. And for the first time, he says something that's not in a riddle. He goes, that leads back to the manor house.
Oh shit!
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well done. That was clever.
But are we going back to the manor house, or are we going back to?
Well,
just
that will
the
lead you
camp
up
to,
in the
like-
manor house and not the secret passage back to the woods. He's giving you another exit out of here if you want it.
But we told the family, hey, like wait over where we used to camp.
We can go there right after.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we can do that quick. So if we're quick, we can get there.
Mhm.
Looking at the map, because where the passage is on the Faladin map. The Phandelver. God. Phallus.
Where
Yes.
is it? Is it this one?
Yes.
Okay, it's that one. Okay. Come on. Let's go.
Pleasure doing business.
Yep. Thank
Right.
you.
Across the bridge, off you go. You're hearing shouts behind you, both in Goblin and in Common. As everything is spreading out looking for you. Whatever other Redbrands are here that you haven't found yet, they're spreading out.
Go.
Let's see here. I want to see what sort of skills we got. Like what's a good skill? No, that's not needed. Escape artist is appropriate for this.
I mean, at least not for the.
You
other
guys
bread
would be able to
brands.
get far enough away, I think, before the bugbears are able to catch up to you and see you, especially if the Nothic like throws them off your trail for a brief bit.
Okay.
Nice.
All
So
right.
that's our goal. Is get him out and get to the family as well.
I mean, that was a
Yep.
really good thing to give the Nothic. He would love that.
That was clever.
So yeah, the Nothic would actually throw
Very
the bugbears off as they come up the passage here, and actually send them northward up a secret passage you didn't find this way, which the bugbears would then immediately run into the skeletons and are dumb enough not to say the secret words that are also needed to deactivate them and end up having to fight them.
Oh shit!
So yeah,
There was
the
a secret
Nothic
word
just
to deactivate them.
The Nothic saved our butts.
Yep.
Or help! Yeah, thank you, Azurai. That was like I said, Hex. That was
good.
clever.
That was
That
a
was very
good one to give him, Azurai.
It's just like, yeah, you like secrets. So like, this can be a secret. Shh.
Our secret.
No one else has to know.
So yeah, you guys are able to not only get out through the ruined manor entrance, but also gather up the family that you found in there and get back to Phandelver with the glass staff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It is like 1:00 in the morning.
That's that's fine.
Fine.
There, quickly town hall, I guess. Right, that's
Yeah.
probably the
Yeah,
first
town,
spot to go.
like,
Yeah, take him right
jail.
to Stilgard.
All right, so you take him right to Silgar along with the family. So Silgar, Silgar's got to be woken up,
Mhm.
and he comes down. He sees this struggling time. He's like,
Oh yeah, like I put a sword through at his neck, so.
he got a pillowcase over his head, so so he
Which
can't
I
see.
delivered is
All right.
him.
You can see that last the guy he's looking for kind of fade away. Arano. Why? Got greedy, didn't you? Sildar kind of shakes his head. Well, I guess we're going to get some questions answered now. Good work on bringing him back in. Is there anything you wish to ask him before I take my turn?
Well, we definitely want to know about that black spider, his boss.
Let's look at his stuff as well. Now that we're here.
Yeah, I know we have his stuff. Yeah,
any information from that before we start asking questions.
All
Yeah.
right.
And then I also point out to the to Solar, like the family's going to need some protection until.
Sildar nods and goes, I'll keep them under close eye here.
I mean, there's no question that like even with their leader now captive, they're probably going to want to seek some justice and some revenge.
How did the drinking thing go? Did that succeed?
Went like a charm. About 2/3 of their members showed up, drinked. They currently passed out drunk. A couple of them did made it back up to the manor before you went in, probably. I assume you taking care of them.
We didn't fight anyone. This
We
entire time.
We killed two of them. That's it. About it.
We were only able to kill 2, so I would say once
We were able to do most of it stealthily.
Once we're able to finish interrogating here, we need to probably arrest the rest of the Redbrands. That'll diminish the numbers.
All right, so he kind of counts on his fingers, and that leaves 7 of their members unaccounted for that were here in town. I doubt they're going to be much trouble. They're probably going to scatter.
Yeah, with their leader so thoroughly kidnapped and arrested, and everyone else just, arrested from being blackout drunk.
Yeah, if we put them in the cells as well, so that way, that's good.
Yeah.
Aurora is going to dump all of the wizard's things out of her backpack and onto a nearby table.
All right. Just dump that. Start sorting through it.
Yeah.
All right. So, of all his things, he had 130 gold pieces, 180 silver pieces.
Ooh.
He had 5 carnalines, which is a precious gemstone. He had a pearl.
Okay.
He had a peridot. Peridot.
Yep, peridot.
Yeah.
2 scrolls in his staff. Which
no spell book?
Yep, he's got a spell book. I didn't make a spell book though, so I'll have to figure out what his spells would be. Probably in between games.
Aurora's going to hand Azarai the scrolls and the spell book, since he's the one that's carrying the staff.
Thank you.
Alright.
She's going to divide up the money as evenly as possible between us.
All right.
I'm just gonna start rolling
Mhm.
checks to identify things.
Was there anything else? Was that it?
Yes, there is still one more thing. Among like a lot of the letters, a lot of it is one of the letters is a letter written in Orcish. Can any of you read that?
Yes.
All right. So apparently, the Glassstaff and the Redbrands had made a deal with an orc tribe nearby, and they are selling off people they captured on raids into slavery to the orcs.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
That is not said aloud to the poor family that we just rescued. They do not need to know that.
But their
No, they
potential
don't need
fate
to know
was going
that.
to be yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need that. They
Yeah.
don't need to know that.
I would actually probably say I'll probably give away some of my gold to the family to help them out.
I mean, the family still has all their lodgings here. They were the Tanners here.
Yeah. I thought they were ransacked.
No. They still got their father was murdered.
Yeah.
The
Okay, so
patriarch
yeah,
was
no.
murdered, and then the rest of the family was just taken.
Okay, they weren't. Okay, it wasn't like a break in and the whole place
Yeah, no, they did.
ransacked.
They didn't ransack the place. They just kidnapped them, and they were going to sell them into slavery.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure with all the stores we were finding all the food and whatnot. I wasn't.
No,
Sure that's where
those storehouses, they're taken from caravans that the Red Brands have been robbing.
Gotcha. Okay.
General banditry. I'm trying to see what else there was that I have. Okay, so about that.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know we ransacked this place pretty. We just threw a bunch of like all the letters and scrolls in a bag. So I don't know if any.
There is a letter. There is a letter that he has addressed to the Glassstaff. Arano, Lord Albric, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Irano. Don't disappoint me. And at the bottom of the parchment is a depiction of a giant black spider.
Hey.
Definitely showed that Stilgard.
Yes.
Seems like our black spider friend is in Neverwinter.
Didn't we come from there?
Well, he's not in Neverwinter. I think it's the spies in Neverwinter. I don't know if that means he's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe not. He's in
Yeah.
by in Neverwinter.
Well,
We
let's ask. Is Lord Albrecht? Is that Urano's last name?
Yes.
That was what you said. Okay. Yeah. Well, I have a feeling, Mr. Lord, Lord Albrecht, you have disappointed your master quite thoroughly. What can you tell us about him? And I'll ungag him.
He looks at you all with a great deal of hate and goes, "You don't know what you're messing with."
And inform us, please, good sir.
The black spider is not something you're going to want to be tangled with. Not that little flies like you will get out of his web. Saw my opportunity to line my pockets and I took it. Looks like this is all that will pay out for me.
Yeah, so headsman's axe in Neverwinter is what it sounds like to me.
If I'm going to be beheaded, then why should I tell you anything? Why not just let the secrets die with me?
So that way you can live.
I kind of like pull out my short sword and kind of like tap him on the cheek with it, because you can have the amount of time you have left in this world can be very, very painful.
I imagine if the information you give us is accurate, thorough, and very helpful, I think Sildar will make sure it is a life imprisonment, not death. Is that correct?
Kind of.
Sildar?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
repeat it.
If the information you give us is helpful and accurate, I imagine Sildar will put in the word that your fate shall be life in imprisonment, not execution. Am I correct in assuming that, Sildar?
Sildar does nod and goes, if you give us important information. Now, let's start with the most obvious one. Who is the Black Spider? Arano's going to look at all of you. He's just going to smile and laugh a little bit. Black Spider is exactly what you might already be suspecting. He looks at you, Azurai. Isn't that right, elf?
So he's an elf wizard.
Not just any elf. He's a drow.
Makes sense.
Should have guessed.
Stupid joke I thought. Sorry, just immediately turns on the racism. The most racist things ever. It's like, whoa! Of all the people. Sorry.
Really? The drow with a spider gimmick? Who could have seen that one coming?
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not Drider. Could have been worse.
Oh yeah, it could be.
But they were associated with it.
But okay.
So that's the black.
yeah, they're deity even, but I don't think we know that in character.
Yeah. What's his goal? What is this black spider trying to do?
He's looking for the Wave Echo Cave. Bells.
What does he plan to do once he finds it?
Hold on. What's the Forge of Spells?
Yeah, what is it and why is he looking for it?
Arcana?
I will allow knowledge history, knowledge arcana. Both of those are acceptable.
19.
All right, so Azurai, you know this. So the dwarves and gnomes of the Phandelver pack, with this whole area, like hundreds of years ago, they found this magical cave that had like the right properties and everything needed to create a forge. In which, with this forge, they were able to create powerful magical items.
Okay.
Swords, armor, axes, bows, arrows, staffs, knives, you name it.
Rings, all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, you're just you're gonna outfit an army.
That's
Or
the
he's gonna
idea.
outfit an army. And what, take over Neverwinter or
Neverwinter, and then eventually the rest of the Sword Coast. It's what the drow always want, isn't it?
okay. Get the picture now.
And he's searching, so he has not found it yet.
That would be the implication, yes.
Well, I just want to hear it from Urano's mouth.
Oh no, he's already found it.
Okay, so why does he still need our employers then? Why does he still need what's his name and his kin?
Don't know. But if I had to guess, ancient dwarven magic probably requires dwarves to activate. And those three brothers may know how to do it.
So
Hmm.
they're not already dead for now. Okay, good to at least I can logically assume that.
Do you know the way to this to the Wave Echo Cave?
I don't. The Black Spider has been very smart in keeping that information away from me. However,
Who
he
does?
sent me 3 bugbears to help keep the town in check. Haven't had the need to use them yet. But with me now captured and the rest of the Redbrand's probably going to disband as soon as they realize how hopeless their situation is here. They're probably going to sneak away in the night. Your one lead to the Wave Echo Caves is gone.
Well, what about Cragmaw Castle? You know where that
He
is?
frowns at that and goes, "No, I don't know where the Cragmaw Castle is."
Is that a lie?
You
He
can sense
frowns.
motive.
Yeah, insight is sense motive, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
7. No.
19.
19, you do not believe he is lying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He just frowns. So that's where I'm like, wait, this is a bit different.
Well, we have like a rough idea of where it could be, but
How are you supposed to contact this spy in Neverwinter?
The goblins. Occasionally, messengers will come. Send them off with a letter. They know better than to try to lose it.
And that's how you were able to write your letters to this Black Spider.
What letters that needed to come and go?
Do you know his real name? This Black Spider?
That I don't know.
I assume there's probably a. How well do we know the Underdark? And
Probably not very well. You know of it.
are there any passageways to the Underdark in Neverwinter?
Oh, undoubtedly. Like, there are passages into the Underdark all over the place.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so that won't. We can't narrow it down that way then. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think this guy is in the Underdark if he knows where the cave is.
I mean, it's a drow, so maybe, but there's no guarantee of that.
Yeah, he's probably either at. My guess would be he's either at the cave or he's at the Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, because he needs those dwarves to open up the vaults. So we're looking at a limited time frame before those dwarves are no longer useful, and they're going to be killed.
Yeah, which means we gotta
We got a short time frame to find this place.
carefully.
Sildar, do you want to ask him any questions?
I think you've asked all the questions that Aurora wanted to know the answer to.
Sildar shakes his head and goes, "No, not here at least. I'm going to keep him here until I can secure transport back to Neverwinter for him. As for the bandits we've already captured, I'm sure the town would like to extract their frontier justice."
Well, this is your chance, though, Sildar. Remember, if you want to establish law and order this town, this is your chance to use it as such. Frontier justice is very thirst-quenching, but it has its drawbacks. People don't know when to stop occasionally.
My plan is to keep them from hanging the men and rather put them into hard labor. Next 10 to 15 years should be interesting for those men.
Very indeed.
Have them rebuild that manor. That way the true lord of this town can reside. Because obviously we don't want I forget his name already, the fat guy that we don't like. The coward.
Yeah.
I don't think I wrote
Although
his name down.
the lead, the
Oh, I
guy
did.
who
Harbin
runs it
Wester.
down.
Harbin Wester. I did write his name down. I should trust myself more with that.
Harbin Wester, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially you don't want him to take any of the credit for this, for your operation.
No, of course not. In any case, you should be proud of yourselves. You brought down a nasty little bandit lord. I believe I promised you money for finding him.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
He rewards you with 200 gold pieces.
All right.
That's 50 gold each.
Should we even attempt to go back to try and see if we could get those bugbears?
I mean, it hasn't been long, so we might be able to catch them if we hurry.
Yeah, we might.
I wouldn't. Sildar's actually going to put a stop to that because I wouldn't try. Bugbears are notoriously stealthy. If they don't want to be found in the woods, they're not going to be found.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't
Alright.
sure if it might still be at the manor or not.
No, interrogating this
Okay.
guy getting back into town, that would have probably been like an hour or two.
Yeah.
Did any of them live from that encounter with the skeletons, out of curiosity?
Probably bugbears are pretty tough and skeletons, while scary, are not. I mean, you fought a bugbear and you remember how that fight went.
That is true. That is true. I just wasn't sure with how all the rolls have been. It's hard to say.
Yeah, they could have gotten extremely unlucky.
Like just based on our 4 against 4 last game, how that went. Ugh.
Yeah. That was terrible.
All right, well, we got our gold. Probably rest then, I imagine, because yeah, once we make sure all those Redbrands are rounded up and arrested as well.
Right.
Are there stockades?
No, not really.
Gibbets?
Sildar is thinking about just like tying ropes to their wrist and then just staking them into the ground and keeping them setting up a watch on them.
That's fine. Okay, I just want to make sure they're. Again, I've no chance of breaking out is my worry. Should we ask what's the one merchant that didn't like the Redbrands all that much?
That was
Well, no, that was kind of all of them, but
Well,
the
like,
one
one that
specifically they
like,
were afraid of. Yeah.
the one that was fighting it that actually like threw one out, kind of thing.
oh, that was the Zentarum one.
Should we ask them? Maybe hire them since they're not very afraid.
Well, I'm saying that out of character.
Well, not the Zent. Is that the one who threw the one with the
yeah,
lion?
the one Remy was a fan of.
Okay, I thought it was the one with the
That
lion
was
crest over
yeah, the one in
that
charge
threw-
of the miners exchange.
Yeah, because didn't one of them throw a guy out? Wasn't that one?
Yeah, Halia.
That was her.
Halia
Okay.
Thornton.
Oh, well, okay, we didn't get her name last time. Make sure I got none of that one.
Or I guess Sildar probably knows the town better. That was her. Or I should think like hire one of the merchants to have guards around the and whatnots to ensure authority.
I mean, if he starts putting out the wire, she's actually going to take up this situation and have a couple of her a couple of the miners that kind of stick around, like keeping an eye on them for some extra gold. Like when I say miners, I mean like the guys who are actually digging in the grounds and stuff. Like a
Yeah.
couple of the bigger guys, she can.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking of which, Halia is going to pull you aside at some point, Remy. Because you did a good job there.
Said I would.
I believe I promised you this, and she hands you 100 gold pieces.
You can gladly take it.
All right.
And that's just for Remy.
That's fine.
And she's going to kind of like give you a rub on the shoulder, Remy, and goes, I have uses for someone like you within my organization.
You're getting called up to the big leagues. That's what I'm talking about.
How would you like to be one of my Fang?
Be an honor.
I'll be in touch with you. And then she goes off to give orders to these miners. Just like, don't make sure they tied up good. We don't want any of them sneaking off into the night, thinking they can get anywhere.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Sildar is going to want to talk to you, Burrowin, real quick.
Oh, okay.
So, Sildar, he's kind of like looking over papers of what all he has here, and he goes, there's still a lot to do to bring Phandelver into control. These frontier towns, they usually have a lot of lawlessness, and the Redbrands are just one half of the problems here. These Cragmaw goblins, they're going to be the other half.
And now the orcs.
Yes. I believe our former town mayor has put out a bounty on the orcs already. I'm sure you and your friends would be interested in taking that up.
I think they would.
Right? He hands you the bounty for that, promise of 100 gold if you wipe out the orc raiders in the area. Now, the orcs are just one smaller problem. I am more concerned about the goblins, especially if they have a whole castle. It seems like it is a rather large tribe. So here's what I'm going to do. We will begin looking for what we can on the Cragmaw goblins here, but I'm sure you and your friends just looking around will probably stumble upon the castle before us. If you can defeat or drive off the tribe's chieftain, I will pay you and your party 500 gold.
Understood.
Furthermore, I wanted to talk to you specifically. You seem like a man who understands the law. Wants to see prosperity and freedom come to the average person.
Definitely the last part at least. I just want to help.
Have you given any thoughts to joining the Lord's Alliance?
I have not. I did not. I thought you would have to be a lord to be part of the Lord's Alliance.
The leaders and such are usually noblemen and lords. However, men like me and you are the ones out here on the grounds doing the dirty work.
I will consider it. I'll have to think about that. I appreciate that. And any past actions of myself, how will that affect certain things?
Depends on how harsh they were.
Probably can guess I have a bit of a temper.
Have you ever committed murder?
All legally, at the very least. I mean, I killed plenty of goblins. Probably while you were there when we dispensed that justice.
I'm not talking about goblins.
Humans, while you were here when we killed the Redbrands.
You were bringing justice to criminals who were terrorizing, burgling, robbing, mischief, mayhem, drunkenness, and murder themselves. Including
yes,
selling
I've
off
only
others
killed-
into slavery. Tell me those men did
Yeah.
not deserve it.
But they deserve that and more, I would imagine. So as long as that is your definition of legality, then yeah, we're fine.
If you can promise me to keep your temper under control when it's needed and directed at those who would bring harm to the innocent, I believe we can work together.
Understood. I will do my best to keep that in check.
All right. He awards you the title of Cloak. So the difference between the Lord's Alliance and the Zentarum, where the Zentarum are kind of like secret black market sort of types, the Lord Alliance is pretty public at most times.
Okay.
So you don't have to hide your affiliation, kind of like how Remy is going to have to.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he's already aware. I was like, I'll think about it. I'll definitely help. So, all right. Interesting. Bless you.
I don't think the stream can hear the wife, so you know.
Oh, I just heard a sneeze. I wasn't sure who it came from. I just heard a sneeze.
her.
Bless you, whoever sneezed. But yeah, all right. So that gives him a lot to think about because that was he has no noble birth or anything like that. All right.
There's
Also got
one more somewhere.
Gotta talk to that. What's the sister? Because we owe her a favor for healing us, and she probably wants to know. Oh,
And bringing the criminals to justice.
Yes. Talk to her about that, saying that the red brands are done because she's probably gonna be happy about that. So favor. But there's also one thing I needed to ask Arano because I didn't think about it. At some point, has any of the red brands ever been to like the castle or anything like that? Has it only just been goblin messengers that's been sent?
Just goblins.
Okay, they have not sent any red brands. All right, so I was just trying to get: is our cloak still? Can we still use as our disguises? If not, then yeah, probably can just.
Yeah, they're probably worthless now.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure on that front.
All right. Aurora. While you are all generally doing your thing around town, you are approached by a halfling. She introduces herself as Quillen Alderleaf. Neff?
You
I'm
hear
not
Neff?
muted, am I?
Neff?
No, you're fine. We
Oh,
hear
yeah,
you.
no, we hear you.
Neff?
Neff,
I guess she's not here.
Still in the call.
she BRBing?
Did she mute herself?
I legitimately guess she's not here.
Well,
All
let's
right,
get back to her.
We'll come back around to her. So you, Barrowin and Azra, you said that you were interested in talking to the sister at the Shrine of Luck.
Yeah, might as well. I
Yeah.
might as well.
All right, Remy, are you going to be with them, or are you kind of like roaming the town?
Because they're still, even though like they're kind of dispersing, I think sticking together for now.
And this is the next day, right?
Yeah.
no?
So this is kind of like over the next day.
Okay.
I gotta ask, how are the Lords Alliance?
You just cut out there. What was that? You said
Are the Lords Alliance and the Tsar, are they enemies or something?
yes.
I just
The
okay.
Zentarum
Well, that's not
are evil.
Oh,
Yeah, we're like with Zentarum are the bad guys.
The Zentarum
Oh,
are the bad guys.
so we're gonna be causing friction then, aren't we?
So long as you never find out.
Yeah, as long as you don't find out. Yeah, I have no intention of making it public.
Yeah, the Zentarum's crimes range from anywhere to like petty burglary, thieving, racketeering, that sort of stuff, to attempting to end the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You should look up a character named Manchu sometime. Fun read.
Interesting.
Anyway, so you approach the Shrine of Luck, and Garaella is there, kind of like taking care of it.
Well, for the donations, we'll put a scarlet cloak there.
That actually makes her laugh.
And Neff's back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Neff. We'll get back to you in just a moment, Neff. She goes, well,
Okay, that's fine.
I see that you're interested in bringing justice to the area. Perhaps you would be willing to help me with a favor in return for the healing I provided you yesterday.
That's what I'm here for. I gave you my word that we owed you a favor, and here to hear what it is.
All right.
Came out weird. Here to hear. Oh boy.
My superiors have recently asked me to undertake a mission. I was to ask a banshee about a spell book. However, the creature did not appear for me. I do not know why. Perhaps I need an intermediary to go and try again. She reaches into a pocket and pulls out a silver comb, a jeweled silver comb that she has wrapped around in a silk. You are to give her this and trade it for an answer.
Understood. And is
what
that
spell
how
book?
you got your injury to your leg?
That is related, yes.
And then you mentioned superiors.
Yes, I
May
have
I-
superiors.
Yeah, a priestess has superiors.
Well, I mean, regular priests have cardinals that,
that ask to go out and deal with banshees.
Of course. The servants of Timora always go out to stomp out darkness that would snuff out the light.
Tell us about the spell book.
I'm a little.
She's a cleric.
Well,
She's not just.
Okay. It just sounds. Just sounds a little.
well, I'm just I'm
sus.
well, but what's they have to just talk to a banshee about this. Okay, what's so important about the book? What is the book? Who is
The
it?
book belonged to a legendary mage named Bo Gentle. My superiors are looking for this spell book, and currently the trail has gone cold.
Arcana check. If
I don't know if Bo Gentle
wizard?
actually exists in the lore, but it doesn't give me anything else to give you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This question that will be presented to this banshee, Agatha. It's a sort of Hail Mary pass.
what is the
Mhm.
question so I may write it down? No, I don't say write it down, but like, yeah, any characters like,
Yeah.
yeah, what is the question you would like us to ask? I just need to write it down so that way I remember.
We need to know about the location of the spell book that belonged to the legendary mage named Bow Gentle.
So she wants to ask, what is the location of Bow Gentle, you said?
Mhm.
Bow Gentle's spellbook. Okay. Is that good? What is the location of the Bow Gentle spellbook?
Yes,
That's sufficient to her though, if I repeat
hopefully.
that. Okay.
I would try to flatter the vanity of the banshee.
Okay, fair enough.
Do this for
Flatter.
me, and I will provide you with some healing potions for your future endeavors.
Okay.
That is fair. Shall be done. And thank you again for healing the other night. Very helpful. Uh, where is the banshee?
You will find her in the ruins of the town of Coneberry. The Tribord Trail runs right through the abandoned town.
Okay.
So, Neff.
Okay.
Eventually, you are approached by a halfling who introduces herself as Quillen Alderleaf.
An older leaf.
Yep. So she approaches you and goes, fair druid, miss. I was hoping you could help me with something.
What is it you need help with?
I am friends with another druid named Redoth. And from what I understand, you are looking for specific sites in the area.
Yes, that is true.
Redoth has lived here for a very, very long time and knows just about anywhere here. I doubt that there's an inch of land that he doesn't know. However, he set out for the ruins of a town called Thunder Tree, just west of the Neverwinter Woods. I haven't seen him for quite some time, and I grow concerned. He was saying something about undead in the area. I would appreciate it if you go to find him and make sure that he's okay, and he may be able to help you on your quest.
I will certainly see if I can find him.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, miss. What was her name again?
This was Quillen Alderleaf. Quelline Aldrleaf.
Okay. You said Q E
Yes.
L D
Line.
L I E Elderleaf. Okay. Got it.
All right. The last thing is that the party is eventually approached by the lady you saved, whose name I totally haven't forgotten.
Starts with an M. Miriam?
Iria, I think is yes.
I think it's,
Okay.
Marianne. Yep.
there we go.
So she has come specifically to thank you. She tells you that she has nothing to offer as a reward, however.
You do not need to give us any rewards for saving you. That
And
It
she
was what
stops
needed to
you
be
at that
done.
and goes,
But
I
the
will
first- oh.
have none of that. The best I can offer you is what potentially could be something valuable. When I was a young girl, my father
Oh,
to
man,
the
dude,
city.
Oh, good lord.
Wait, what?
I was like-
She yelled at it there in the background. I'm sorry, chat can't hear it, but my wife yelled, "Don't!"
Don't what?
He was making a My Chemical Romance reference.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I was like, I was a young girl, my father, okay, yep, you're going with it.
Oh, I have no. I don't know what that is. So yeah.
The Black Parade, it's that song.
It's a song.
It's the one
Gotcha.
song of theirs I know because of the memes.
Yeah, it's a meme song. It's a song that gets me
Well,
on a
song.
lot. But
We'll,
she
we'll
tells
have to listen to it.
so she says when she was a young girl, she and her family fled from the town of Thundertree after undead overran the place. Her family had a herb and alchemy shop, inside which a case containing an emerald necklace was hidden beneath a section of storage shelves. I never dared to return and retrieve it. However, it's possible that it's still there.
Okay.
If you find it, it's yours.
Thanks for the tip.
An emerald necklace?
An emerald necklace, yes.
Okay.
In Thunder Tree, so Emerald.
And that's my quest. So,
So,
Yep.
you have 2 reasons to go there.
yep.
Which, just to let you know, Thundertree is about 50 miles north of Phandelver.
And that's the
I
direction
mean,
of
it's
Cragmaw
basically just
Castle.
up the river from Neverwinter. So
Yeah.
We'd be taking several days just to go back.
Well, it's also the location of Cragmaw Castle, anyways. Right? Because they said it's north.
Well, they said
Well, I
it's
thought it
north
was-
somewhere in the woods.
Oh, okay. So is that too far then? Okay.
You would be going past where that is. But the druid who's supposedly in Thundertree right now knows the area incredibly well.
So he
Okay.
could help us find it anyway. So.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then we gotta go. We have to go find the one that's Agatha, right? The Banshee. Is that her
Yeah,
name?
where was she?
She's in Cornberry. Cornyberry.
Coney Bear. Okay, all the way over there.
So I'm marking on this map here all the
Mhm.
places you're supposed to be going for side quests. Side quests. It presents them as these. The Cornyberry is all the way up there. The Old Owl Well is where the orcs are. That was part of the bounty. Somewhere in the woods is Cragmaw Castle. Make sure. Make sure all the giving you quests that they're going to be giving you.
Yeah, I don't think mine gave me a quest. It was just more of a introduction.
Yeah, I didn't have a specific quest for me. It was I was just
Well, you
alongside
were.
with.
Yeah. Well, you were
Remy's
with
I was
the
with
already
you.
done his quest and helping take out the glass staff.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what mine was. Mine was already done then. Okay.
Remy's probably smart
Mine was already done then. Okay.
Remy's probably smart enough to figure this out, but the Zentarum are probably going to take over the Redbrand's activities. Basically revitalize the bandits for their own ends, though.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured, well, why would a Zentarum be here in this town? Like, well, that's why.
That's why.
So it's up to us to make sure that we make this town super, super good and all that, so that way it doesn't mess with it. To be like, you know what? Maybe it's better just to move on elsewhere. These guys, these people who are working for the Lord's Alliance is pretty violent. I mean, they just put goblin bodies up there. Look at what they did to.
Oh no, the orc troubles are in Wyvern Tor. Where the hell is that?
I'm not.
I don't see it on
I
this
don't even
map.
see that.
I don't. Mount.
Yeah, neither do I.
What now?
What are we looking for?
Our Metal Hills.
Yeah, the orc
Neverwinter
problems were somewhere
Let's see
else.
here.
The crags. I don't see any other
Nope.
any other towns other than Neverwinter.
All right, so
Thunderstone.
Wyvern Tor, I found it. Not Cornberry. I don't want that one. We need to move. Wyvern Tor is somewhere in this area here.
Wyvern Torn.
Yep.
Okay, so it's south of the old Owl. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And I messed up Agatha's Lair. Apparently, Agatha's Lair is a couple miles just north of Cornberry. So you go to
Oh, still
Cornberry
in
and
the
then
area.
turn off there.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to end it today. Next time you guys come together, you guys are going to be traveling around just trying to find where this goddamn castle is and
And do all the side quests.
do all the
Yep.
side quests, get information, get gear. That's pretty much what the idea is to
Are we
get
doing it
experience, get gear, get relationship, join factions. You guys are now level 3.
Hooray!
Oh, do you actually want to go return back to the cellar to try to like loot the place afterwards?
Oh, yeah, might as
Yes.
well. If
Yeah.
there.
All right, so the Red Barons that were left behind would probably have left most of that stuff. Because they didn't know where most of the good stuff was anyway.
Yeah, because that armory was hidden behind like the skeletons
it was behind
and
a
the
locked door, so they probably would not. Besides, there's not enough of them to pick that clean.
I would say.
Yeah,
at
you
least
said
the
there was like
food and
7 of
stuff
them
is-
left.
Yeah, at least the food and stuff. Give that to the town and whatnot.
Yeah, so
like,
return
start-
the food, the foods and provisions back to the town.
Start helping them back up. Rebuild their whatever was destroyed. The manor, if they're going to hard labor, start maybe even build defensive walls or something as well. That might be smart. But that's like way down.
All
the
right, so
line.
remind me again how many skill points we get now?
Okay, it's 8 plus your intelligence modifier, and then plus 1 because
They would
you're
have
a
taken
human.
this one with all that would have gone with
For
them.
at least for Amish. And then let's see, I think it was 2 plus your int plus 1.
And then, no, nothing for the negatives, right?
As far as I don't think the negatives in effect.
All right, so just 9 points then. All right.
And then I forget how many. I think druids get 4 plus, right? Let me see.
Yeah, 4 plus and modifier.
Or plus int modifier, and then plus 1 because you're a human.
Okay.
And
Unfortunately, they would have taken all the swords, so all the long swords, all the short swords are gone. They took about half of what was remaining of the crossbow bolts and half of the spears.
But hey, it's still like, well, I think we left 100 for them, so 50 still we remaining. That's pretty
Yep.
plenty for
In 6
for
spears,
Remy and
so
Earl. We'll never need them buy crossbow bolts again.
Yeah.
At least not for the remainder of this adventure. That's for certain.
The bugbears would have taken the treasure that was in their room with them. And that was treasure that was in the barracks that you sealed off, but they would have let those guys out. So they would have left the beaver pelts, not really aware of how valuable that stuff was. Right. Other than that, what are you going to do about the Nothic? He did have
yeah.
that treasure chest that was down there with him.
I don't want to
Oh,
fight.
that was his?
Well, he had the treasure chest that was in the room that he was in.
He can keep the
Oh,
treasure.
I just assumed it was just there. I didn't realize it was his.
No, it's his. He can keep it. He helped us, you know. I don't think we need to fight him for it. Let's or I don't know what I don't know if I would be. It would have to be you, Azrai, if you're going to be clever. If you want to do the whole, hey, here's another secret. You need to go somewhere else to hide or whatever, and give us something for a chest or something like that. I don't know. Probably not. I would say again, probably just say you probably should find somewhere else because this place is
Yeah.
going to be retaken for.
Yeah, it's like we at least tell it that, like, hey, you want to fuck off?
All right.
Well, not fuck
like-
off. Don't say that.
Well,
But like,
I know, you know what I mean. That's
but I'm just trying to think of if there's a way to say it all.
like this
Cleverly,
place is gonna
like,
get taken over and reclaimed, and the guys who are working for are
Oh, did we ever? We didn't ask Glasshalf about that guy, did we?
No, I don't think we did.
no, we did not.
I mean, we still have him in town, I imagine, right? So we can just, like, what's with that creature with the one eye?
The Nothic.
Mhm.
We bribed it with fresh corpses to eat.
What was it
How
doing
did you
for you?
acquire such a creature?
It was there when we arrived.
Oh,
Oh, Then
Interesting.
we might have to do something about that then. If it's been there since the. Did this town ever like record anything about like missing people or anything like that? Like,
No.
huh? Did we ever? Did anybody ever find out what the hell that dead body was, or whatever that body corpse thing was?
Well,
I was going to look for it just to find it, but then you were like, "No, don't touch it." I'm like, I just want to know where the fuck it is.
I don't want to mess with the Nothic. Now that we're here, I guess we have a better chance. We're back. I guess we have a better chance to look at it.
you are able to find the body because the Nothic will leave it behind. It is unfortunately the body, the father of the family you saved.
Oh.
Because remember, the Redbrands took the body too.
Yeah.
So the family was going to be food for the Nothic.
Or just him. The others sold to slavery. Hmm.
So, who wants? So what? So you do tell the Nothic that they're going to start building things here.
Yeah, they're gonna repair. You're probably gonna want to leave.
All right. So the Nothic is going to retrieve his treasure chest of stuff, and as he's walking away past you, he stops and looks at you. I guess all four of you will be there. He's going to leave you with at least one more poem. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the fearsome Bandersnatch.
Alice?
Oh, Mimsy, where
I
tomorrow
got that
grows.
reference.
I know that poem too.
That's a fun poem.
Well, we told him the secret that people are coming here, so he can. You're welcome.
It'll be fun. Probably not the last you've seen of him. You'll feel that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Do we? Nah, never mind. I was like, say, him leaving is probably our 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 reward for telling him that little secret of, hey, you better run.
So you guys got that reference. So the game's done, but we still have like the magic items to count
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
because the glass staff had 2 scrolls and a staff.
Yes. What do they do?
So I think you have to roll spellcraft to identify items in this one.
Yes.
I don't
Let's
think
see.
I have that.
Where's the
So, yep, -1.
spell?
Yep, nope.
Identify the properties of a magic item using detect magic. 15 plus the item's caster level.
Guidance.
Interesting. Let's see if you get it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do the 2 scrolls first.
All right.
Also trying to. Fuck. Got rid of all my shit at the same time. I was trying to pick spells,
Ooh.
and one of the ones I wanted isn't isn't in the base game. Like, damn it! I want to create treasure map.
Create treasure map.
It's at least in. I'm not sure what book it's in. I'll have to look. But
Sounds like
I
a
like
fun
that spell.
Oh,
Oh
sounds
yeah,
like a pain
it's
for
great.
me, but it sounds like a fun spell for you guys.
13, I guess, on scroll number 1.
All right. So versus caster level. What's the DC I'm supposed to set?
Wait, hold up. Identify the properties of a magic item via detect magic. Okay, I didn't. Attempt to identify its properties by set. Okay, I did not pass that one.
All right.
At
So you
least
have
try it
one.
again.
Okay, but what's the
But I don't
DC
know.
I'm supposed to be setting?
It's 15 plus the Okay, it's 15 plus the spell level, or 15 plus half the caster level for okay, that's so whatever the caster, it's for items,
Okay.
it's 15 plus the caster level of the item.
Caster level of the item. Okay.
Guess I can just try these again the next day or something. I don't know. Okay, I got scroll number 2.
Scroll
26.
number
Does that make it?
2. Scroll number 2 is a scroll of fireball.
Okay, I can't cast that yet. But
Keep it.
I am keeping it.
I assume there's different rules in Pathfinder where you, when it comes to scrolls, or how does that work?
Let's see. It's okay, and the staff is a 28.
28. The staff is a staff of defense.
How appropriate for me, given that I am a abjuration wizard.
All right. Both of those are in the party sheet for you to pick up when you feel like it.
All right, those are both of those, right?
Mine. As soon as it'll let me take it.
So
There we
you
go.
can't cast a spell from a scroll unless you know the spell.
Well, no, it's well, one it's like it's too high of a level, but in terms of you can cast spells from stuff you don't know. It requires a use magic device check. That's one of the things that sorcerers definitely need to take, because it's like, oh, I don't know. Like, for example, if Arda doesn't know lightning bolt, and she's got to scroll a lightning bolt, and she'd take a use magic device check in order to cast it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But in terms of casting spells that are too high for me, I am not entirely sure yet, but I'm still keeping it because I can copy it in my book later.
Yeah.
And you also got a spell too from Glass Staff, so that'll probably help.
And I guess you'll have to program all the stuff for whatever for the staff later.
Yeah, but the staff of defense has got a lot of good spell use on that. A lot of shield.
Ooh, okay.
That was very fortunate how we were able to.
There's still the rest of the stuff in there, like the crossbow bolts and the spears. Or do you just want to give those to the town?
Give the
I got 60 crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I highly doubt I'm gonna ever run out of crossbow bolts. Let's see, I've got 90 crossbow bolts. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna run out.
I can't imagine. The beaver pelts sell. And we only got 29 because we gave one to the Nothic.
Yep.
The pearl, I guess, sell for food. The peridot, is that just another gem?
That's a gemstone.
Yeah, sell that. Traveler's outfit. Maybe hold on to that. Oh, I'm trying to think. Do I want more? How many crossbow bolts are in a quiver or whatever? Since you said there's 10. There's 10 in each, so.
Yeah, 10 in a bundle.
Do I want to just take 40 just so I can have an even 100? Nah, I don't ever use them. No, we probably want to start giving them to the town so that way they can start defending themselves.
Yeah, they'll have all the rest of the stuff.
Your town. We want to prevent another Redbrand. Well, at least I do. Another Redbrand.
Yeah, I want to stop them too.
Well, another Redbrand, like any other outlaw trying to muzzle their way in, kind of thing. I don't want that to happen.
Well, an armed town,
yeah, that's to prevent like another Redbrand instance from ever happening again. So that's like to prevent other outlaws. I guess I don't know how you guys want to take over though. That's that's up to you.
But yeah, I can attempt. I can attempt to identify it again tomorrow. The last scroll.
Right. And we'll just leave that for next game.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys are level 3 now, and that's where we're going to end today's game. I want to say that they give you 75% of the total gold value of all the stuff you give them.
Nice.
At 179 gold total. However, you don't find a buyer for the traveler's outfit, so I guess somebody can take that if they want it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know who would want it. Although,
give it to the guy with the shabbiest looking outfit.
Yeah.
Just drop it in a beggar's lap somewhere.
I'll take it. I'll take it. We can use it at some point, I imagine.
Traveler's clothes is always nice. All right.
Yeah,
Who wants to look at some stream memes?
Yeah,
I do.
Right. Party talking about caltrops for some reason.
Yeah, for slingshot ammo.
Yoink. Somebody get yoinked at some point?
I think. Oh, we were talking about the kids. Like.
Or maybe it was like the stealing of the glass staff.
Yeah.
Oh, the staff.
It was around the same time as the FBI open up thing. Where
Yeah, before you guys just burst right in there. That's how the whole fight went.
Yeah, put him in a
Yup.
headlock. I love it.
Yeah, Jester, that's an Othic right there. That is that. Are you ready to begin your quest? Culture swines. My Chemical Romance right there.
Yep.
Players been changing the rules given his Pathfinder. Yeah. All the poems the Nothic said, by the way, are from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
Ah,
they
Oh,
sounded
okay.
like Alice in Wonderland-y type stuff.
Yeah, Lewis Carroll.
Yeah.
Which they're
we have to watch
all
that
his
movie.
all those poems in Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass are parodies of children's nursery rhymes. So
Huh.
it's just a
Probably
lot
need
of
to
them are
watch
not well known anymore. Everybody still remembers Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's why people are able to put that together with Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat.
I did not. I haven't watched Alice in Wonderland in ages. I think I've watched it once when I was a kid, and that was about it.
All right. Well, that will do it for this week. That's a lot of fun.
That
Get to
was.
do a lot of overland exploration next week.
Heck yeah.
Saturday we'll be doing more Pokemon as I try to fight through the Hoenn region with only Bird Team.
Nice. I was actually gonna ask for next week, since next week is April Fools. Or is it this game, or are we doing something for April 1st
Do
specifically?
you guys want to do something special for April 1st?
I wouldn't mind, but that's also.
I mean,
up
that
to you
we'd have to, like, if we had to like say do that one idea that I had or something like that, we'd have to like all make our characters like off stream immediately
I'm not gonna
so
have
that we
time.
didn't.
I'm not gonna have
I
time
don't
to set
mind.
Yeah.
something up then.
I was gonna say it's up to you. I would like to, but that's also up
Yeah,
to you,
that's
because you have to do a lot of whatever prep you have to do. If you did a Hacks idea, I don't know. The one idea I had is kind of I don't know what you have to do for that one.
I'm
So
gonna do that with Miss Saren though.
I think considering the circumstances of why we're playing this game right now instead of regular Pirate Crows is a good enough reason not to do something special for D&D.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will be doing something special for a game stream, probably either Monday or Wednesday before or after April Fools, just because this game falls on that day.
Oh, okay.
So expect a special guest running next week's game.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she will be so happy to do that for you.
Laurie. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be Pixity. That's the big twist. How much knowledge does she have running a game? And just
Or
put
I'm
her right
lying
there.
entirely, and it's not a she.
Ho ho.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you all Saturday and potentially Monday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Not Larry, no. All right, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for playing. Thank you for viewing. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.
Take care. Have an awesome week.